Hey everybody, what's going on? We're a little late, but I don't care because we're having a good old time now. That's the most important thing. Sorry though for starting late. And for doing this on a weird day, right? We're doing back on Tuesday now, it looks like. At least just for one night. It's a one night only type deal. Just because it's Valentine's Day coming up. And that happens to fall on a Friday. And I thought, we have people who have actual, like, people who they would like to do Valentine's Day stuff with. Maybe doing that rather than streaming. Just a thought. Not that streaming is bad. I like streaming. It's fun. But doing stuff with your significant other, it's like a little bit above. This is streaming. This is like doing stuff with the people that you love. Streaming people that you... I'm not saying that like doing streaming with the people that you love. Actually, that's actually like the best of both worlds, right?
There you go.
So...
Special Valentine's Day couple stream.
Oh my god. Oh, this is such a good idea.
This relates to a video that Matt linked in the DMs.
No, we're not going to talk about that. There's no videos.
What are we talking about?
Oh god.
What are we talking about?
I memory wiped you. It's fine.
Modify memory. I don't know what you're talking about. So here we are. We're here again playing our friend Hallister's little game on Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Playing Dungeons and Dragons here. And yeah, we're going to have some fun tonight. So let's jump in. We don't have Drakon tonight. He's not feeling so great. I wish nothing but the best for him. And hopefully he'll get better. So we can see him next Friday when we come back. That said, are you guys ready? We'll see if we can do the quickest recap ever. Ready? Here we go.
I believe in you.
Last time on Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Ready? This shows you how much I've prepared for this recap. You guys wandered around level 6, also known as the Lost Level. You ran into some crazy shit and almost got killed. But you didn't. So instead, you found your way into a room which had a whole bunch of dwarves in it, and a clay golem which one of you accidentally activated, and yet we're perfectly fine in destroying. You made nice with one of the dwarves, someone who you've been looking for quite a while, Skella Iron-Eye, head of the Iron-Eye Duergar, who says that she's looking for a way to get into this room where supposedly the heart of the mountain resides. And she's got that dagger from Azrock that you guys have been looking for. So she said she'll give it to you as long as you help her get into the heart of the mountain. You looked at the door to the heart of the mountain, and it says that only the hand of the king can open the door. So now, you gotta find the hand of the king. And hell, it's gotta be around her somewhere, right? That said, you wandered around a little bit more, around the level, and found a secret room with a magic illusory door in it. Behind that door were 4 pieces of a seemingly magical staff. The last piece was missing. You grabbed them all. And then you found a secret door there even. Look at that. Open the door. There's a floating skull there with glowing green eyes, and just happened to be the Talron standing in front. And he failed his charisma save. So now we're going to find out what happens. We're going to find out what happens.
No.
Yes, we are. You don't want to find out? Okay, thanks, guys. Thanks. It's been a wonderful night. Hope you all enjoyed my recap. We'll see you next week. No, we're going to find out what happens.
That was a long recap, by the way. That's what I say.
No, it wasn't. It was not as long as I usually make them.
Man, you should just make me do them then. Jeez.
I did, and they went so fast I didn't understand what you were saying.
Hey, whose fault is that?
Yours?
You just need to listen closer.
I can't understand. You're like, I'm like, oh, God.
I don't talk fast enough to be talking, but I talk really slow, right?
Yeah, you do. All right, so let me move us to the map after I fix it.
The meow.
The map. Let me just fix it very quickly because the map I think is broken. Yeah, the map is broken. Let me just get the map fixed.
What you're
And-
saying, there aren't words, by the way. I just want to
I know
clarify.
they're not words. They're
What
just
are words?
they're just sentence things. Window capture. All right, let me just add a new window capture. And it's called map. Yeah, that's the one. There we go. And we're
By
good.
the way, I don't have access to Qrevialur at all. Just letting you
I'm
know.
gonna give you access to Qrevialur. Don't worry. Keep your shorts on.
I have no idea what the symbol on me
What?
means. It's some clock symbol.
Why
I
would
don't
you
know
wear
what it means.
shorts?
Where are we?
I will ping you. Actually, I will ping you on the map. Here we go. Boop.
What is this symbol?
Okay.
There we are.
And I will give you Qrevialur access to Qrevialurs. So there we have some new APIs going on actually. So that is the stopwatch icon is what we've decided upon, at least for the time being, to be the concentration symbol. So that's what
am
we
I
can use.
concentrating on?
I don't know what you were concentrating on, but heck.
What did you? Were you detecting magic?
I don't think it's
Yeah.
concentration though.
It would be detect magic, yeah.
Was
That
that,
would be it, yeah.
is that what you were concentrating on?
Yeah,
Then?
because isn't
It
that how
must
you?
be.
That's how you found this
Because
illusory wall, right?
Also
Makes sense.
considering that I don't have any other spell slots gone besides level 1, so.
Oh dear, that's not good.
No, opposite, right? No, it's good. I have all my spell slots.
Okay.
Except level 1.
Yeah,
There you
except level 1.
Okay. Let
Only
me
missing a few- Anyways.
do this. There we go. Okay, that's the one I want to see.
Lucille. Do I have root, or did I leave root in the other room?
Root's with you. Root is
Where is
definitely
he? I
with
don't
you.
see him. That's
He
why I asked.
is let
I
me,
see Lucille.
yeah, I think he is either below you or next to you. Let me,
Is he under one of the zombies?
I don't know. He's actually right there. He is. Oh, you don't see Root because he's right there. Oh, he's on the other side.
He's on
That-
the other side of the room. He can stay there. That's fine.
Okay.
I just told him to be a bush.
Okay, I'm good
Because
with
if
that.
if he stays still, he looks like a tree.
I'm
That
gonna
is
go
true.
taunt Sarah and take a quick whiz.
Okay, that's fine with me. All right, you go ahead and do that. All right, let me just move everybody else to the map so that they can see what we're doing here, and we can get going. Here we go. All right, so there we go. So there's Root. He's on the other side of the map. Qrevialur, sorry, the other side of the wall, and so is Qrevialur. The zombies are there with you. In fact, I think specifically Qrevialur said he didn't want to go through the door. He's like, no, I don't want to go through the door. Specifically, the wall, I should say.
I'm still wondering why the hell they even got zombies.
I believe they were made from the bodies of those Duergar that you guys found.
Yes, they
Yeah.
were. I think Lraxi did that. Yes.
Yes, Lraxi did bring in zombies with us for whatever reason.
I have no idea how you're talking when you have a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, let me. I mean, this is pre charisma saving throw nonsense, so we can lead up to it. But here, yeah, let's go ahead and just jump right into what happened. So this green-eyed floating skull locks eyes with you, Talron, who happens to be right in the front.
Boy.
And you feel a presence enter your mind.
Oh.
And then everything that was Talron just goes blink and disappears. And Talron faces you all in that little sort of corridor. And he has green glowing eyes. And he opens his mouth and this sort of cavernous voice issues forth from his mouth. Clearly not his own. And it says, in sort of an echoey way, my voice modulator is not functioning, so I can't do it right now. But he says, "Greetings, adventurers. I am Mornhild. Ask of me what you will, for this is all that I am."
Did you just take over Talron?
For now.
What do you mean by for now?
I am a semblance of my former self. I cannot leave this room. But I can possess temporarily the physical bodies of those that enter this space so that I may communicate with the living once again.
I forgot. There's an invisible wall right there, isn't there? Not invisible wall. There's a wall in front of us, isn't there? We can't see this.
Well, no, the wall is actually
So
up and
there's a door?
down. Yeah, the wall is actually sort of
Just
up
making
and
sure.
down, but there's a secret door that Elbauthin found, which is why you guys are looking in there right now.
So you just can't leave the room? Are you in the skull?
Now I am in this one. The skull, by the way, has sort of slowly floated down to the floor.
Whose skull are you in when you're in the room?
My own.
Who trapped you
And
here?
okay.
I was trapped, as you so rightly put it, by an individual of great power, a wizard of renown. But
Let me guess, Hallister?
Hmm.
you are familiar with the Mad Mage, yes?
Yeah, he kind of does that kind of thing, it seems like.
Yes, it is unfortunate that he had done so.
Has anyone tried to move the skull out of the room?
It cannot be moved out of this room.
I don't suppose you know how to get into the heart of the mountain, do you?
The heart of the mountain is sealed behind doors of black basalt that only a dwarf king can unlock. But in the mountain's heart, you will find your own greatness.
Do you happen to know where any dwarven kings were buried on this level?
The great King Malair was on this level interred, yes. Unfortunately, I was not alive to see it.
So you don't have any idea where that might be?
The plan was to make this level his tomb. But
Sounds like it
secret,
succeeded.
as his body held a great deal of importance to we dwarves.
Well, what information do you actually know about anything around here?
Oh, I know of several things. I know that when we created this place, that forces of darkness invaded it, but we trapped them on this level in blocks of stone. You must, if you encounter them, beware them.
The blocks of stone or the evil forces?
The forces in themselves.
I mean, is that all the information you know? I mean, if you're possessing bodies just to talk, I feel like you have more, no?
Well, I may impart this to you as well. When you enter a room, whether it be here or elsewhere amongst the halls of Undermountain, speak the word Zunderbrock for all to hear. You may be rewarded. Do you understand? Who understands Dwarfish? I think Lraxi does, correct?
I think I do. Let me make sure.
Yeah, I think that you knew how to
Yeah, I
read
do.
Dwarvish. Talron knows how to read Dwarvish with his Eyes of the Runekeeper, but he doesn't know Dwarvish itself. Lraxi, the word Zunderbrock in Dwarvish means secret trove.
How do you know this?
My brethren, in their attempts to create
hiding places for their material goods created magical triggers. And those magical triggers are activated upon hearing that word.
Alright.
Any room in particular we should look for?
I am not aware of one here, but I know my people would have done so in places where treasures may be expected to be found, but hidden secretly away.
So, what do you do exactly then? You've been here for hundreds of years as a skull, possessing those who managed to find the secret room.
To be honest, you're the first,
So how do you know your skull can't be removed?
because I've attempted to try to leave when your friend opened the door, and I could not.
So we could just try to pull it through.
I mean, that's always a possibility. It may be quite painful, though.
For you, if you, I mean, good. Do you prefer staying here then? I mean, it's fine for me.
I do not.
Well, then, I mean, might be painful, but maybe I'll pull you out regardless. And if you do end up, I mean, eventually passing, at least you'll go to a realm that is better than this one.
I appreciate your assistance, but if it is my lot in death to remain here, then I will accept it as such.
So you'd rather stay here then?
I would not rather stay here. I would rather leave and go upon to the holes of my people in the afterlife. But if you fail in your quest, then perhaps it would be best that I stay here for the next group of adventurers that attempts to find the holes that would attempt to open the heart of the mountain.
If I pulled you out, would you just go back in, or?
Again, I do not know, but you may attempt it.
I mean, what's the harm, I guess? I mean,
There is no harm?
if I walk in that room, are you going to try to possess me?
No. I have communicated the necessary knowledge.
Alright.
Do you, as Lraxi's walking into the room, I'm going to say, do you know anything about this staff? And I'm going to show him the staff that I reconstructed from the pieces.
That staff was created by my brethren. But yes, there is seemingly a piece missing. It is a magical staff. It, when constructed, would create a staff known as an animated jade serpent staff.
Any idea where the missing piece might be? It's not in your room, is it?
I have no clue, and no, it is not.
Okay.
I have a feeling he knows his room pretty well. I'm gonna go in and just grab the skull.
Okay. The skull is inanimate, just resting on the ground.
Before I walk out of here, I mean, if we're gonna bring the skull out, probably should be in it. Can you talk in the skull?
I cannot communicate whilst in the skull.
Let's see if we can move you out, and if you can't, then you talk to him again. We'll convince him.
Okay. So what do you want to do now?
I want him to get back in the skull.
Okay, so Talron, you are released. You have no idea as to what happened for the last 5 minutes. This sort of gray mist issues out of Talron's mouth and sucks back into the skull. The skull's eyes glow green again. And then the skull just sort of... Okay, and the skull does not come with you. It stays as if affixed into the room by an extremely strong force.
What just happened? Well, how long was I out?
Yeah, a little bit. Anyone have Misty Step?
Misty's. Well, I mean,
Something to move something from one location to another.
I got the dimension door.
You are not, Sarah. Your mic's muted.
Now can you hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't even touch the key. I said, I have nothing.
Fantastic. Dimension door could work. We need to get this skull out of the room.
That skull, that... What? Why?
There's a guy in it. He possessed you and was talking through you. He's trapped in this room. We want to see if we can get him out.
It was a lot of fun to watch you talk without you talking.
Wait, you want to take the guy who possessed me with us?
That's right.
He was friendly.
He's
That's just the only way he can talk.
To be fair, I literally asked him to leave your body, and he did.
It's true.
I'm telling you, you take him out, he's going to be like, hey, everybody, you want to hear a joke?
No!
Matt's trying to stop us. That means we're on the right track. All right, Talron, take this. Actually,
Just
you know
try
what?
and bamf him out.
Just dimension door me out to the next room. Come on, let's go.
With the skull.
You don't have to carry it. I'll hold on to it. It's fine.
Well, fine. Fine, jeez. Alright. Just gonna walk. Yeah, just
The
gonna...
fact that you have no questions about what he asked at all, or what he said, is just fantastic to me.
Fuck off! Just...
Lraxi, stop taunting him and just do it.
Yeah, freaking fix.
What? Anyways, I assume we're gonna dimension door like right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You dimension door. The
can't
skull
move like that.
remains in the room.
What?
Yeah.
When I walk through the dimension door holding it, what happens?
It stays in the room. It literally like comes out of your grasp and stays in the room.
Well, I am down a spell slot.
Gonna walk forward and talk to the skull from a little closer and just be like, well, why did Hallister put you in here?
The skull does not respond.
He can't talk to us. One second.
shit.
Hey, right here. It's fine.
The skull's eyes glow green.
Right. Go ahead.
And Lraxi suddenly, like, just like his eyes glow green. He drops his arms to his sides, his mouth opens slackly, and he goes, "Why did he do that?"
Because we wanted to talk to you. And I kind of nudged Talron and I'm like, see, it wasn't so bad.
What the hell am I looking at?
I wanted to know why Hallister put you in here.
Perhaps a sick sense of humor. I was the main priest of King Malair. And upon my death, instead of my soul being transported to the afterlife, Hallister bound my spirit to Undermountain for eternity.
So he just did just because?
Well, I might have had a word or two that he might not have liked. I might have called him a name or several names. I don't like him.
Well, neither do we, so that's fair.
Okay.
I didn't say I didn't like him.
I might have said something about his mother. I don't know. It was a long time ago. It was.
Well, I know
Can-
of.
Can I ask you said you were a priest?
Yes.
What did your holy symbol look like?
The holy symbol of Doomathorn?
Yes.
I believe that it looked like
and hold on, let me find it. Yep, the symbol of Doomathorn. It looks like a mountain peak with a gemstone at its heart.
As we're talking, my hand kind of goes into my bag and then pops back out again. And goes into my bag and pops back out again. And I'm going to say, I'm sorry, can I talk to my friends for a second?
Of course.
Wait, quick question. Can you control somebody's body when you're inside them or only their voice?
I can control their body, but only within this room.
See? And he lifts up Lraxi's arms, or actually, it's a female voice. The arms sort of lift up and then come back down, sort of jerkily.
can I talk to all of my friends for a second? Can we have Lraxi back? And then in a minute, you can talk through me?
Of course.
I just give Zeke a like, what?
I'll explain in a second. I think I need Lraxi.
Gray mist issues forth from Lraxi's mouth. And then goes into the skull, and the skull levitates off the floor. It has green eyes and sort of glows, and then it sort of moves. into the
Oh, I
middle
should
of
have
the
told
room.
you. I'm a changeling. You could have just changed into your form. That's all right.
That's fucking weird.
What was told? What was said?
Well, he said that Callister trapped him here maybe because he didn't like him, but he also
Her. It's a her. Mhm.
here
Huh?
because he didn't like her. But okay, so she said that she was the high priest of King Malair, and
It's fantastic.
oh no, okay, so I have a problem because I found something that I think might belong to her, and I want to give it back, but I can't, and I don't understand.
Why can't you give it back?
What
I
is
don't
it?
know. I
What
don't.
is it?
Show me
It's
it.
I'm gonna reach into my bag and hold it, like the chain, very tightly in my fist, but with the symbol dangling down, and it is a holy symbol of.
Is it
it's
that
a-
hard? Here, let me just take it from you.
I am gonna yank my hand back so
As
fast.
soon,
Oh.
yeah, make a dex check. Let's see how fast you guys can
Oh.
grab it. Like a post dex checks. Sleight of
I'm
hand
just
works too.
watching.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Oh.
She's just like much faster than you. As soon as you reach for it, Lraxi, she just goes, and she looks down at her hand. Then she looks up
Oh.
at you, and she looks down at her hand. She's like,
he didn't say he's gonna grab it.
I was like, this is
"Yeah, it's true. You didn't
this
say
is what
Alex.
I mean. I know.
And you're not
That's
even next
all
to
right.
her either."
Just
I
drop
know
it.
that
Just drop it.
I literally can't.
No,
okay,
drop
this
it.
is I can't.
I cast command. Just drop it.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Oh boy.
My DC's a 17.
Okay, so your fingers like open painfully, and you just watch as Zeke, like, her face contorts and her teeth grit, and the chain slips out of her fingers, and it goes
I'm gonna
ting
take it
ting
real
ting
quick.
ting 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 on the floor.
I'm just gonna take it real quick, as fast as I can.
Okay,
Can I dive for it while he does
sure,
that?
go for it. The post dex checks. Let's do it. This
What?
is fun.
Whose side? I don't know whose side I'm on.
Talron's just looking, and he's just like, "What's going on?"
Oh my gosh! I have a 1 odd.
So
Just barely.
Yep. There you go.
All right. And now I'm just kind of sweating and gritting my teeth.
I'm
And I
gonna
was like-
I'm gonna hold it back real quick behind me and just be like, that was interesting. I gotta say, I've never seen anyone quite resist a command spell like that before.
I don't know.
Do you really
What's
want this
going on?
back?
Ever since we got into this level of the dungeon, I can't let anything go, and I don't know why, and it's really starting to freak me out because this is not who I am, but suddenly it is who I am, and it's really messed up.
Do you need something to hold while I hold this? Or are you feeling all right now?
I honestly don't know. It
Alright.
kind of hurts a little bit, but don't let me see it again, because if I see it, I'm gonna try and take it.
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
What is going on?
I don't know. I don't
Alright.
know.
I'm gonna look back at the skull, like turn around so she can't see it as I turn around, and I want to look at the skull and say, I mean, just kind of show it, and then I don't know what to do after that. What should we even do? Like, who?
I told
through
him
me
he could
again?
talk. I told him he could talk through
Her.
me. I can't do anything if he's talking through me.
All right, that's perfect. Come on in.
I'm gonna go in the room,
Okay. Go on in.
wave at the skull, and point at my head.
Okay, the skull's eyes
Smile manically.
blaze green, and this gray mist issues forth into Zeke's mouth, and Zeke stands there slack-jawed.
I'm sorry. This is never pleasant to look at.
It doesn't feel that bad.
It feels weird.
The skull's voice issues forth from Zeke's mouth, and it says, "Oh, it's pleasant being in a woman's body again."
You could have just never mind. Like I said, I would change. Anyways, if you do you know this object?
That is a symbol of Doomethorn, yes.
according to her, belong to you.
Turn it around, would you?
I turn around.
No, I'm afraid that is not my symbol.
All right.
Personal either way.
I'm looking at the tech magic, by the way. Is there anything special about it?
Nope, it's just a plain old
Okay.
symbol of Doomthorn. No magical, embodiment on it.
Doomathoan's jest?
Well, if we find any way of getting you out of here, perhaps later when I have a remove curse prepared, I can probably try to help you out. Unfortunately, right now I have nothing else.
That is understandable.
Could you leave Zeke's body then? We'll try to come back later.
Of course. I appreciate the conversation. The sort of smoke pops out of Zeke and into the skull, and the skull sort of slowly, almost imperceptibly, sadly, floats to the other side of the room.
Here you go, Zeke. I throw it back at you.
I clutch it and very carefully tuck it back. That was actually kind of nice.
Y'all weird.
Yes, no one's arguing that. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what's wrong with me, but now you know.
Besides being 10 years younger.
Shut up.
That, you know, I still wonder how your family member will react when we eventually come back to the surface.
They're kind of used to weird shit happening around me. I mean, for all I know, this has happened before. Maybe I'm really 50.
I just tell. I'm sorry. I need an insight check.
Sure. What are you making an insight check on?
Age.
I mean, you can. I don't see how an insight check would necessarily.
Well, I mean, is she telling the truth on like 50?
Oh, I see. Okay, sure. Make an insight check.
Yeah, I
Here
did.
you-
I rolled 6. Rolled 6.
DC's pretty high on that one. Yeah. Nah, you don't know how old she is.
Tiefling
Nice.
age. Tieflings.
I feel like you could ask someone about that, but unfortunately they're not here.
It's all the demon blood. We always look young.
I mean,
So,
Well, we got nothing else to do in here.
well,
yep.
What was the priestess's name? I didn't write it down.
It was. I will tell you. Derp. No, that's not her name. Her name is Mornhild. Mornhyld. Mornhild.
name is.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I suppose we can finally leave this.
Don't worry, one day we will get through this wall. I'm sure of it. In fact, here, let me move a little closer.
I'm sorry, what?
I sort of wave at Mornhild and say, bye. I hope I see you again.
The skull swivels slightly and then floats again to the other room.
Yes, kindly take us through the wall, oh master of dungeon.
Okay. A dun, a dum, a doop, a doop, bitty doop, ba doop, ba doop.
I gotta say, these dwarves zombies are really coming.
There you go.
What are you guys
Okay.
doing in there?
God,
Oh,
I'm
calm
bouncing.
down, Qrevialur. It didn't take that long.
Anyone remember which way we came into this room? It was so
We
long
came
ago.
in from the north.
Okay.
That you did.
from
Oh,
the north.
I forgot I can't control zombies. Okay.
Hey, Elbauthin, you mind doing your usual stick?
Sure.
A shtick, not a stick.
Sneaky
Its usual
spy.
stick.
Wait.
This is
wait,
my
so
stick.
that's-
This is my usual stick.
Wait. Wait, that's how common people usually speak?
Yes, in lizard folk, it's pronounced stick.
No, in Draconic, you don't use. Never mind.
It's a swamp slang.
Okay.
It's not how it works, Talron.
Stealth, perception, investigation. Very nice. Love it.
I
will move forward. Which way are we going? South.
I guess you are. I mean, you tell me. By the way, we have some new APIs to show off here. You'll notice that your icons now have little green circles around them that showcases that they are almost either at full health or very close to full health. As your HP go down, they will move. Their coloration will become yellow, orange, and then, if at all possible, red, which means you are very close to dying. That is one thing we will showcase here. So you have a T intersection here, Elbauthin. You have a hallway that goes left and right.
I'm gonna roll 1d2.
As Elbauthin is spying around, I'm just gonna look over at Lraxi and be like, Lraxi, do you
I'm
see
gonna
any
go right.
magic on me?
Left.
Do I see any magic on her?
You do see a imperceptible sort of sheen of, or an aura of magic on her, but it doesn't seem to be. Well, actually, not that I come to think of it. All of you, let me see. Actually, it's much more pronounced on Zeke than it is on anyone. Let me tell you, that same sort of sheen or aura is extremely sort of deep in hue on Zeke. Talron has as well the same sort of glowing, sort of almost miasma. And Qrevialur has some, although not very much. Elbauthin, very little, if any.
What about on myself?
On yourself, also a very imperceptible amount. Same as Elbauthin.
Just to remind you, I did have that thing. Okay.
Yes, I know.
The whisper. Okay.
Yes, I know.
Well, we are good.
Yeah.
Well, since we are.
I see a little bit on you, yeah. Oh, what
Okay.
school of magic was it?
It is. Give me one
Cheat
sec.
sheet enchantment.
Yes, I know. I don't think it's enchantment. I think it's something
Oh.
else, actually. Let me check out my Schools of Magic cheat sheet. I think it is. I mean, I don't want to say it's enchantment, but it might be. Partially enchantment, partially conjuration.
Well,
See a little bit of enchantment on conjuration on all of us, though more on you, I guess, Zeke.
Well,
What?
this place just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
is it a bad thing?
I don't know, man, but something definitely doesn't feel right.
Well, I mean,
Feels fine to me. I don't know.
We did kind of puke earlier.
Which way are you going, Elbauthin?
Yeah, it definitely got. That's kind of when it all started.
Check your
About-
sight here, make sure that. Okay, yeah. Okay, everybody's sight is still the same. Those of you who had dark vision no longer have dark vision, so it's important to note that as well.
Okay, so we're going to the left.
And why am I
Okay.
able to see?
You have a torch, I believe, right? Don't you have some kind of light?
You're right.
I have
You're right.
double sight.
Okay, Elbauthin, you move down to this this area here, and you look inside, and there's a room. This room right here has that you can see directly. Well, actually, what can you see? Let's see. You just see this sort of a larger room to your left. Can't see very much beyond that.
Bring my zombies.
May I cast a spell?
As Elbauthin moves into the room, Elbauthin, you can see now with your just bare vision that you have a couple of statues actually on the north wall. Each one bearing the likeness of a 10-foot tall dwarven king of rather stern visage.
I investigate the statues.
Okay.
May I use a true seeing?
I mean, what do you want to true seeing? You want true seeing
It's a passive ability that lasts for.
to see what?
Well, just like secret doors or like hidden magic, like that stuff.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you look into the
It's just
room.
It's a passive thing that will last for an hour.
Sure. Yeah, you look into the room. You don't see anything.
Okay. But it's gonna be on me for a while.
Alright, I'm investigating the statues, man. Do I see anything?
Yeah, the statues are old and very, very large. They're 10 feet tall. They're made out of stone. You don't notice anything beyond that. No.
Bring me my zombies.
Your zombies. I forgot about your zombie. You don't have control over your zombies?
No, I don't.
Oh, I gotta give you control of the
I said
zone.
that earlier.
I
I said
can't help it. I can't help it. Like each
All right,
time I
stop
look-
for 1 second, please. Okay, your zombies are good. Okay, very good.
Okay.
Your zombies are there.
Thank you.
Stop, please. Okay, as Zeke enters the room, immediately after Zeke, Root, and Lucille enter the room, there is an immediate shift. All of these statues on the north wall dissolve into mud and immediately, instantly, in fact, reform to block the exits to this room. So they push Lraxi and Qrevialur back to 10 feet. So you guys can move back 10 feet.
Oh boy.
There you go. So the 4 statues disappear from the northern walls, blocking the exits on the east, west, and south walls. And once that occurs, Elbauthin, underneath your feet, you feel a rumble. And as you, and nobody move, nobody move.
Bye.
You will be fine. I promise. Everything will be fine. As you can certainly fly. You fly out of the way because you better fly out of the way because this thing just erupts from a cavity underneath the floor. This crazy sort of shark-mouthed, metal-headed creature with these enormous claws, but you can see that its skin is sort of molting off, and its eyes are sort of somewhat askew, and it like lets forth this sort of groan of just decay. You can see that most of its bones are peeking through its flesh. So, Elbauthin, you fly up to the top of the ceiling of this room. I would say it's about 30 feet tall. And let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Initiative. So exciting.
Root is in the corner being a tree.
Now, Lraxi and Qrevialur, you've got this enormous wall, I should say statue in front of you that has just formed right in front of you. You cannot get into that room, at least that you can see.
I'm laughing at Lucille's initiative.
Yes, people's initiative is pretty funny.
My badger is so high up.
I just love that you added initiative for him.
For Lucille?
Yeah, sure.
That all
Her,
of my
I should say.
all of my animals are feisty. They all know they're gonna come back.
I should let you know, by the way, Matt, the name of the creature is visible to us.
I know. I don't care.
I mean, I can't read it because it's underneath Elbauthin.
Yeah, I have to change certain things around, but it's not a big deal. But I mean, it's pretty clear as to what it is. I mean, those of you can make an Arcana check if you want, but it is very clearly undead.
It's kind
So,
of strange. When I click on my token, the whole map moves.
oh, that's not good. How can you move the map?
That's not moving for me.
Yeah,
I
it's
made
not
an
moving
Arcana
me
check.
either. Yeah, it's definitely something called, or at least was, perhaps in life, something called a boulette. A boulette is sort of disgusting, monstrous beast that makes its home in the earth for the most part and burrows like almost like a giant shark through the earth and then sort of leaps up out of the ground and eats you if it can. But this one is very much undead, so who knows what it's gonna do.
Badger.
No, it is definitely not a badger.
Lucille's feisty. Her attack is 1.
Oh
We're gonna
dear.
need some-
She does 1 point of damage.
We're gonna
That's
need some music.
Oh yeah, let's put some music on. That's a good idea. How about this one? Since it's a classic monster, let's put some classic combat on here. All right, so we've got now the coolness of having this new API that showcases the turn order too. So let me just descend, and Qrevialur is first, as you can see by the fact that Qrevialur has this cool little icon around him.
Yeah. Qrevialur will just look at Lraxi and Lraxi will shrug. Here comes the lightning tongues on the statue in front of us.
Okay. So the 21 will hit.
She
And
swings the lightning, the long lightning twice, and the left hand with a long sword.
Okay, I'm pretty sure those will all hit. Let me just double check. But if so, then we're just going to need how much damage? 30. All right. The statues. Yeah, they're all above 15, right?
Yep. 15
Okay.
is the smallest one.
Fantastic. How much damage did you do?
34.
And that's what kind of damage?
7 slashing, 6 slashing, 8 slashing, and 5 lightning and 8 lightning. So 13 lightning, and then the.
So how much slashing
21
did you do?
slashing. 21.
21. And then how much lightning?
13.
Okay, very good. Okay, very good. So the slashing, as you slash into the statue, you see little bits of stone pop off. The lightning, however, sort of really starts to smoke the clay part of the statue, but it still stands.
The cistern.
Okay, moving on to Lucille.
Ooh, I like that icon.
You like that?
I mean, Lucille is feisty, but she's not stupid.
Sure.
She's actually gonna move back to defend Root.
Oh, okay.
And if anybody comes, if the creature or anything else comes near Root, she will attack it with a bite.
Okay, very good. Lraxi.
Sting, Qrevialur, attack it. Not much else to do. Alright. And I will grab my hand axe and I'll swing at it. That's all I can do.
Okay. 16 will hit.
3 slashing and 1 psychic.
1 psychic. Okay, unfortunately the psychic does nothing to the statue, but the slashing damage does do something to it and chips off another piece of the stone.
I hope it's going well in there because it's sure fun out here. It's my turn.
Did you roll for the zombies, by the way?
Oh, I gotta tell the zombies to attack it.
I mean, yes,
I attack.
you can do that in the next round, I guess, if you want.
I
Oh, unless
tell
do
them
they
what to
go
do
on
in my
your
turn.
do they go on your turn?
I'll show you what they do real quick.
Okay.
Oh, it does have a turn actually. Doesn't
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Maybe you should roll their initiative.
it? Okay. Yeah, I gotta roll for them. One second,
Okay.
I gotta grab their decks.
Okay.
ahead.
While you do
That's
that,
fine, that's
Elbauthin is up. Elbauthin, you're flying in the air. You're in the air, Junior Birdman.
Birdman.
So I come down and I stab him in the head.
Do it.
Wait, don't you?
I still don't have control of them. They roll a 15, so actually they would have gone before about.
Ah, that's all right. We'll get him after, and we'll add them to the initiative right now.
37. Then I'm gonna go back into stealth
So why would you get sneak attack?
because I'm stealth.
You were stealth. Oh, you were stealth before. Okay, got it. Okay.
He was, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yep, I'm with you there. Hold on 1 second. Okay, 37. Very nice.
23 stealth and I move away.
Ugh.
Oh!
Look at that. You like that?
Nice.
You like that? Every time you do damage,
Fun.
little blood. So you're gonna go into stealth, so you're gonna hide and then move away.
Well, I guess I could just float by his head.
Well, you flip by its head, it's gonna get an opportunity attack on you.
Well, what do you mean it's gonna get an opportunity?
So you're gonna try to. Where are you gonna hide? I guess is what I'm asking. Like, there's no obvious place to hide.
On the ceiling.
You have to float up to the ceiling to hide there. You floated down, you stabbed him. You can't hide and then move up. You'd have to move up and then hide, but then in doing so, you'd get an opportunity attack on you.
Okay, that's fine. So I disengage
Well, there you go. That's fine.
and move up.
Okay, cool. That is much better. Thank you, sir. Zeke.
Can I do the zombies real quick?
Oh yeah, let's
Oh,
do the
yeah, do the
zombies. I'm
zombies.
sorry, I forgot. I apologize. Let me.
I don't have control of their token, but I know what they'll do. and I
What
have
was
all the
their-
stuff
what was their
ready, so
initiative?
They
I'll
actually roll the same as Lraxi.
So 15. Okay, cool. So we'll
Yeah.
put him here, right there, or actually
I
after
probably
you. Yeah, that's fine.
It shouldn't matter. I'll just do it. during
Yeah,
my
go ahead.
turn.
What do you want?
Alright,
What do you want the zombies to do?
They're gonna slam against the clay golem.
Okay.
So I can roll for that real quick.
Yeah, let's do
So
it.
the first one to slam, second one to slam. Neither of them hit.
Nope. They hit, but they don't do any damage. They go.
Okay.
Ugh, zombie
Fantastic.
smash. All right, now it is the
Wait,
beauty.
no, you didn't. You just skipped me.
Ah, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. There we go.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. He's got metal on his head, so I'm gonna hit him with a lightning bolt.
Okay. I actually want to check to see if it is actually technically metal or not.
I mean, this particular lightning spell metal has no effect on it. You said it has a metal.
Yeah, it's like a
shocking...
metallic carapace, but it's not like metal. It's not. But yeah, Shocking Grasp does the is
Shocking Grasp is the one where he would have disadvantage.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
So that is a DC 17 Dex save.
All right.
Still haven't fixed this spell to do its thing properly, but that's okay.
All right. He got a 13, so not enough.
All right. So that is 8d6.
Beautiful.
Woo!
That is 32
damage.
lightning damage.
Oh, very good. Just
That's
take
a lot of damage.
Boom. Okay,
You're
32.
catching up my damage.
Very good. Zap.
And then I'm just gonna take one step.
Oh, actually, I've got something cool. I got another thing that's cool, actually, that I think you'll like too. I've got all kinds of cool shit tonight. Because just in case you wanted to like really sort of see where the actual area of a spell could be, so I've got lightning bolt, which I'm gonna use.
Nice.
As a ray. So let's say click on the token to choose a target. So I'm going to choose the lightning bolt to the boom. And then I say, where is it? Tokens. Click a token to choose a target. I'm doing this. And I want to choose lightning bolt, which I just do. And I say submit. Sorry. I got to do from there. And then I choose lightning bolt. It's a learning curve here, folks. Here we go. Tokens, target, lightning bolt. I'm gonna give it to you too, guys. So there, zap.
Whoa!
How about that, motherfucker? Zap.
Love it. Zappity zap zap zap.
It's a new API. I'm working with it. I think it's kind of cool.
Well, now it's stuck on the screen.
Yeah, well, I just delete it.
There you go.
All right.
And that is my turn.
Now it's Big Boy's turn. Big Boy looks up. Can he leap? Oh. Yes.
Uh-oh.
He has a special action called Deadly Leap,
Oh god.
which is he's going to jump at least 15 feet in the air as part of its movement.
It's 30 feet that he's gotta jump.
Okay, then it's not going to happen. He's not going to jump 30 feet in the air, that's for sure. But he can go 40 feet. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, so he looks over at you, Zeke, because you've blasted him with a lightning bolt. He's not happy about that. He's going to start He's just because, like, he turns. You see, like, parts of his body are smoking, and part of his head is just flaps of skin. And as he moves, he starts to sort of charge you, Zeke. So he goes 5, 10, 15, and then leaps through the air. Claws first.
And I do have mage armor up because I cast it in the last session.
I'm very glad you do.
It may not help me, but it's there.
He leaps and he lands in your space, but as part of the action. So what he does is he leaps as part of its movement. It can use his action to land on its feet in a space that contains one or more other creatures. Each of those creatures must succeed on a DC 16 strength or dexterity saving throw, your choice. And then we'll see what happens. So he leaps through the air.
Is he landing on me and Lucille?
He lands on you and Lucille.
Okay.
Strength or dexterity for the both of you.
I'll take Dex.
Cool.
Woo!
Cool, very nice.
I think Lucille will probably also take Dex, but let
Very
me
nice.
check real quick. Definitely taking Dex.
Let's see it.
Not ability. Dex save.
Okay.
Bye, Lucille. It was nice knowing you.
So here's what happens.
Although, I was like, she'll get crushed before she can take her reaction, because he came near Root, so she would try to bite him.
That is fine.
But she's going to die first.
But most likely we'll see what happens. Okay, so the first thing is if you failed your saving throw, you're knocked prone. On a successful save, the creature only takes half the damage, isn't knocked prone, and is pushed 5 feet out of the creature's space into an unoccupied space of your choice. So first, let's move you out, because you saved, in whatever direction you want, 5 feet.
I'll go, so out of his range. So
Correct.
This way?
Well, no,
Is that-
you'll
one
still be
more?
in range. You just won't be under him.
Oh, the token, the symbol around him confused me about it.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, sorry.
Okay,
so
on
you.
there.
So let me roll the damage. It's bludgeoning damage plus slashing damage. Okay, so it's that. It doesn't have a thing here. I wish it did, but it doesn't. So this is the bludgeoning damage.
So I take 9.
So you take half of that,
So 9, okay.
and Lucille takes all of it.
Lucille is gone. Poof,
Okay.
bye, Lucille.
Lucille poofs away, and then you also take half of this slashing damage too from its claws.
Oh, jeez.
So I take 18
So you
damage
take 18 total.
Okay.
Huh.
And Lucille, unfortunately,
Before he goes away,
yeah,
I'm taking my reaction for this round to Boop of Doom his ass.
go for it.
Boop.
That is a Dex saving throw or Constitution saving throw, or
I will.
It's a deck save.
I thought so.
Yeah, it's a DC 17 dex save.
He got a 15, so not enough.
Okay, so he takes 11 fire damage.
Fantastic.
That's a really unfortunate roll for a 4d10.
I know.
Yeah,
that-
that does not look right at all.
You can roll that on a 4d10. 11 damage. It's
What's
entirely
that?
possible.
So that's rolling
2d10.
one-
That's
That
2d10.
says rolling. Yeah, that rolled 2.
There's two 2d10s.
Oh, that's right, because the fire. Yeah,
Oh,
fire and
that's
fire.
3d10. That's 3d10. Sorry, that's
It's 3d10s, and
Because
yeah,
it's
that's
1 times 1 instead of 2 times 1.
yeah. So apparently, I got a 7. I'm doing the hover.
Yep.
A
Yeah.
7, and then
3 and a
3
1.
and a
3 and a
1.
1.
Damn.
That blows. What are you gonna do?
Wow.
That's definitely the shittiest Boop of Doom I've ever booped.
It's the shit of doom. That is
The shit
it
of doom.
for its turn. It is now Talron's turn.
Oh! Shit, I can't use Color Cold because Root's in the way. So, you know what? Fuck it. I am going to,
I would make a suggestion that you don't fuck it.
no.
Hey, remember that video we were DMing about?
We're not gonna talk about the video. We're not gonna talk about the video.
I'm gonna Hexblade's. Yeah, I'm gonna use Hexblade's Curse on the
Okay,
creature.
cool. Very nice.
What happened to the GIF?
I'll talk to you about it later. There's a little API thingy-dingy that changed, so don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
Aw.
I know. Things change.
Yeah.
People change.
By the way, never say GIF again. It's GIF.
It is totally GIF.
GIF.
But there's your Hexblade's curse.
GIF is a
Yeah.
peanut butter.
Now I'm gonna swing twice with my delay.
Choose your moms. Choose GIF.
Okay.
All right, so the 20 and the 15. The 20 hits, the 15 does not.
Okay, so Hexblade's Curse is an additional. Shit, what is it? Bonus damage roll against the bonus equals your proficiency. So it's an additional 4 damage.
Cool. So 15.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And that's my action and bonus action.
All right. That is the round. We're up to Qrevialur.
Damn, let's play Golem. Slash.
So the only one that hits, unfortunately, is, or actually that does damage, is the second hit.
8 slashing and 3 lightning.
Okay, it's getting close to being destroyed, but not yet, unfortunately.
That's his turn.
All right, Lraxi.
Actually, one second. Oh, this is terribly fun. Awesome. Inspiring. And here comes the slash with the hand axe. Wow.
Hits.
2 slashing and 6 psychic.
Okay, you chip a little bit of stone away. You're like, "Ngeh." Qrevialur looks over you. He's like, dude.
It does more to things that are living. Well, hey, maybe my zombies do something.
Yeah, let's see if the zombies do it.
Still don't have access to their sheet.
That's right.
6, 22. Oh!
The 22
hey.
hits. Look at that. He got a 19.
Damn it.
How much damage?
Amazing. Not very much. 3 bludgeoning.
Okay, it's starting to crack.
Amazing.
Amazing.
That's all the zombies can do.
All right. Elbauthin.
heavy metal guitar. I glide down. Well, I can't glide down with my mouse, unfortunately, so I have to use my keyboard. Oh, there's something following me around. That's what it is. I cast Insightful Fighting on it.
Okay. That is your insight versus its deception. It rolled a 21 insight. Yeah, you definitely see weak points in between the flaps of its skin, like right behind its metal carapace. That's the best place to hit it.
Stab. For
32. Well, that did a good amount of damage. Ugh. It's looking shitty, as you guys can see by the fact that it has a little red glowy around it.
Alright, then I'm gonna use the extra turn to hit it with something else.
Oh.
Extra turn? What extra turn is that?
Maybe a bonus action?
You used it for insightful fighting.
Oh. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, I'm just gonna hang out there then.
Okay, you stay there. Very good. Zeke.
Alright, since he's looking pretty rough around the edges, but I would still like to get out of his way if I can, I'm gonna hit him with a Shocking Grasp
Okay, that hits with 23.
for 23. That is 11 lightning damage.
You fucking put your hands on his head. It just goes. How do you want to kill it?
I just killed him with a cantrip. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna reach out and go, boop, just a little zap of lightning out of the finger, right on his nose.
Okay.
And
Let's see if I got. Do I have a burning hands? I think I have a shot. I don't have a shocking grasp, but I have a burning hands. So we'll just use the same one. We'll use lightning bolt. Yeah. Zap. Zap.
Zip.
That's it. It's dead.
And Deadski.
Yeah.
So what happens to the golems when
Yeah.
he
As soon
dies?
as it dies, the statues melt and reform on the northern wall.
Root will dash out of the way just in time to not be trapped.
Okay, great. All right, it's gone.
Do any of these statues look like King Malair?
They're all actually depictions as far as I remember saying. I could be wrong in doing so, but...
You just said Dwarven Kings.
Oh. Let's see if it actually specifically mentions Malair. It says... They hold 4 identical statues, each one bearing the likeness of a 10-foot-tall dwarven king of stern visage. I would assume, by the language stated in said adventure, that it looks almost identical to King Malair.
Cool. Well, that's 4 of him, so that's got to be good for something, right?
So let me just remove the impediments. Bloop.
Oh, hello.
Oh, the little turn order token just, or the little...
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll get it. It's going to disappear in a second as soon as I close the turn order.
What's happening? That sounds fantastic.
Oh, we just killed a giant lizard dead thing.
An undead land shark?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Land shark.
Land shark. Pizza. Telegram.
Hey Zeke, how you
Land shark.
Doesn't mean anything. Let's just. That's my best impression
Sorry.
of I'm hearing yet.
It's a joke my dad used to tell. 3 exits, dudes.
Hey Zeke, how you looking?
Not too bad, actually. Only took 18.
Hey, why are you speaking numbers?
I don't know.
My zombies over here, man.
You want to move
Bring
them?
my zombies over.
Okay. So
I can't
unfortunately,
control them.
okay. So the zombies shuffle over here. Here's the thing: I watched very carefully, but you went one at a time through there. But no two people went at the same time until the zombies went in that space. And as they do, a trap door opens, and the zombies go and fall through the hole.
Wouldn't Elbauthin have seen that with his investigation check?
This one is specifically, it says it actually, that you, I mean, I'm pretty sure, and
Wait,
I'm going to double check on his investigation.
Wouldn't I have seen it?
No, not what, your true seeing doesn't see, trap doors, I don't think. It sees magical effects.
Pull up the spell.
True seeing.
True seeing, true
Put it in
seeing.
chat.
My investigation shows it's a very high.
True
See, the
seeing.
secret is hidden by magic.
Yeah, it's not hidden by magic.
Ah.
And
Oh,
I
God.
want to check the DC because I'm pretty sure you didn't hit it, but I'll double check.
Oh god, I can look into the ethereal.
I'll let you
plane.
know real quick. I mean, Qrevialur and Lraxi are right next to each other. I hate to say it.
But I watched as you went through. I was literally watched as you didn't pull both of them at the same time. I
did.
watched.
This is what I did. I'll show you. Exactly
Show me what
I
you did, 'cause if-
Investigation was a 24.
Yeah, the DC's 24.
You were on a diagonal. You weren't right next to each other like they
Do
are.
you have to be side by side?
Yeah, I mean, you literally have to go through the exact same time into this 10 by 10 space here. I'll even draw it for you.
Okay. To be fair, you were the one moving the zombies here, so.
So you know what I'll do? I mean, they've been going sort of side by side the whole time.
They were left and right from each other, not up and down. Just
Okay.
saying.
Okay. Whatever. You want
So
them? It's a very small pit drop. It's not that big of a goddamn deal.
It's gonna kill them.
Oh, with 22 health?
I don't know how much damage these traps do. It's level 6.
Okay, here's what I'll do. I will roll a d20. 11 or above, they go in at the same time. 1 to 10, they were smart enough to go single file.
Smart enough.
Okay, how about that? Super
There you go.
Accidentally
duper.
went single
There you
file.
go. Okay,
All right.
so
Amazing. So there's no trapdoor there.
you
Perfect.
didn't even know there was a trapdoor there the whole time.
Give me control of the zombies.
Give you control of the zombies. Say please, goddammit.
Please, goddammit.
There. Now you have control of the zombies. You're
you know, I
welcome.
just realized I can look into ethereal plane. What the hell does that look like?
It looks all misty. It's super gray and misty.
Man, who put on the fog?
What do you want to do, folks?
Either
Yes,
South
no.
or east?
That's what I rolled. I rolled a
mean
doubt
west?
a D2.
You rolled a south?
I rolled a south.
All
Okay.
right. Ah, that wasn't what I wanted to do.
So many tokens.
Stop it.
There
So
are
many
2
tokens.
souths.
There's only one south. It wraps around.
He is correct.
Stop it. Computer is adjourned.
Amazing.
Now I shall roll another D2.
I love how random you guys are taking this. It's so beautiful. It's like, this way, baby. Or this way. This one's good.
Well, where? No, like direct
Hey.
route to anywhere.
True.
There's
We are
the
gonna
teaching
take
us,
the
you
first
know?
one. The first one.
Amazing. What to do when everyone? What does everyone want to do when we leave this freaking place? Like eventually.
Sleep.
Elbauthin, stop for it there. What do you see? You see, a broken doorway with, like, bricks coming out of it.
I almost forgot.
And let's check
It's
this
actually
really.
23.
Give me 1 second. Oh, look at that. As you turn the corner, and look, I want everyone to stop where they are exactly. You hear to your direct west, Elbauthin, like this sort of rooting around sound, like rocks being moved and slammed down. And this weird sort of insectile chittering noise.
Oh.
That's what you get with your
The
perception.
greatest insect noises, Matt.
Oh, you're welcome. I practice every day.
I'll wait till everybody comes up and, we'll prep for another.
Are we allowed to move now? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
Oh.
Talron, you turn around the corner, and you see directly to your west one of these awful Umber Hulk insectile creatures. But you did not roll stealth.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh, neither did I.
And neither did you.
My Zoom crashed, by the way.
Okay,
so,
I'll
you know.
move you. That's fine. I'll just move you guys to approximately where you would have been or should have been. So let's have him make a... Let's see, what's his passive perception? Oh, that's not too great. Go ahead and roll. You weren't being like clomping around, but I will have Zeke and Talron roll stealth retroactively. Retroactively.
Oh, Talron.
Oh, no. You don't want me. You don't. You don't want me to.
Oh,
Okay,
I didn't do so great.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay. Look at that.
What?
Impressive. How about Root?
Oh, I probably tripped over Talron's tail. This is what happened.
Stop stepping on my tail.
It happens all the time.
I can't get to Root because he... Oh, wait, no, there he is.
There he is, yeah.
I thought he was under Talron.
Let's see
for a
how
second.
stealthy the little plant man can be.
Oh, God. Oh, I actually have to open his character sheet. Hold on. Where is he?
That's just a straight dex, because unless he has stealth.
I know. I need to get into... I had his character sheet open earlier, but now I can't find it, and I need to get it open.
So the
because...
great way
There he is.
If you shift and double click on any token, pro tip, shift double click on any token, and it opens the character sheet automatically.
Oh, it just gives me a regular.
Yeah.
So
his dex is what you're gonna use, yeah.
Is it? Okay, so it's
And
a
if only zombies had an associated token, that name sheet. Oh well.
Oh dear.
He failed. Root also failed badly.
Okay, so Root
is still around the corner, but
no, that's true, but he's right there, pretty close. And Umber Hulks have a special sense called Tremor Sense. Within 60 feet, which is
Root's out of the way.
Well,
but he knows I'm there.
Yes, unfortunately.
It said 65 the first time you measured.
Well, but I'm measuring from the outside of him. Like directly from, it doesn't measure from like the center of the Umber Hulk, it measures from like the square. So part of him it doesn't matter, it's still 60 feet.
Oh, we are fucked.
So the Umber Hulk just swivels. Elbauthin, you can't see it, but you can hear it with your perception. Talron, you see this thing just go. And then it just goes. And then from within that same room, you hear another one of these creatures.
Are you joking?
And
Guys, you want me to block the door?
And it starts to charge. Let's roll initiative. Again.
That's a nice initiative.
It is a nice initiative.
Ooh, I'm at the end. Root isn't gonna fight, so should I roll initiative? Well, he's gonna run
He's not
away.
gonna fight. Oh well, that's still initiative though. He's still
Zombies
technically
got
incompetent.
16.
Zombies got 16. Okay.
What would I roll initiative for Root? Straight D20.
Yes.
What is
D20 plus his dexterity modifier.
Okay, so it's 1d20 minus 1 again. 0.
Nice.
Wait, did that? How? Okay.
Well, you've got a 1 minus 1, so that's a 0. So that has happened before. So I'll give him a 0. That's okay.
I'd like to point you in the direction of Pharaohs.
Yes,
Master of Zeros on initiative.
That does happen. That does happen. I've seen it happen. Exactly. Okay. Anyone else? Elbauthin has not yet rolled initiative.
I did.
Where is it? I don't see it. Oh, you know why? You didn't have your token. But I will trust you that you did. 19. Very nice. You go first. Indy.
I go first. I roll inside.
Got any of that music?
I'm getting it. God damn it. Stop bothering me with them fucking music all the time. Here, just because you wanted it, we're giving you the same goddamn music. There. You're welcome.
Inside.
Is there as long as you can see it, right? There's no distance with that, right? There's no range on that, right?
No.
Okay.
No, let me put it on the screen for you.
Creature that you can see that isn't incapacitated. Yep, cool. Awesome.
Can you see it?
Oh, that's true. Can you see it?
I'm only
Yeah,
asking.
good.
I'm asking because I can't.
Can you see it? Here, let me
He
check
said
your
you
vision.
couldn't see it. He said you could hear it.
I'm just checking your vision, Elbauthin. Can you see the actual creature? Because I don't think you can actually see it yet. Because you don't have dark vision, remember?
Right, I can't see it.
Okay. So do you want to choose something else for your bonus action instead?
I'm gonna hold my action and just stay still.
Okay. Works for me. All right, big boys.
Oh god.
Can they even fit through that door?
Yeah. They seem to have fit just fine. Take a look at these bricks on the floor.
Well, that's fair.
All right. So, okay, that's that. Speed, 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, I can see them.
You don't want to look at it.
Oh, are these the things you can't look at?
We'll find out in a second. It uses its action. Yeah, it uses its movement there, and then it moves its action to run. Dash to you, so 5. But it can't attack, so 5, 10, 15, 20. From behind it, another one goes 5, 10, 15, 20. And then you just see it dive, literally, like a diver would dive into the water with its claws and burrow through the ground.
This shit again.
And then you don't see it anymore. All right.
He disappeared right here?
Right about there.
Okay.
Now it is Talron's turn. Talron, you started your turn looking at the Hulk. Make a charisma saving throw.
Alright.
You succeed.
Yeah.
Well done.
So I kind of yell out loud, Lraxi, we've got upper Hulks! And, yeah, I followed the glade. And, I move up. Wham! Wham! Oh, wow!
Okay. So the...
then-
Let me see. Here, one sec. What's the first one?
22.
22 will hit, and the crit will hit. Absolutely. So how much damage? We're looking at 19 plus 9, 28.
24 plus 14. So 38.
Yes.
38, yes. 38, not 28. Very nice.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna do something weird. Shit.
Not so much. You bite,
Try to bite.
and it just swats your face away.
Oh!
Doesn't do any damage.
Oh, that's all I can do.
The zombies.
They haven't been giving an order technically, so they don't do anything.
Okay. They do nothing. Qrevialur.
Qrevialur hears the screaming. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, fantastic. Just out of his range.
I have my action
Amazing.
ready, right? To attack.
Say again?
I had my action ready to attack.
Sure. What are you going to attack?
The thing right in front of me.
Sure. Were you going to hit with a bow or something?
I'll step in and attack.
Okay, you can step in and attack, yeah.
Boom.
That is.
An 18 will just barely hit.
Ooh.
And then I will step and hide behind Talron.
That is 35 damage.
Yes.
Ouch.
Yep.
Ooh, 23 though.
Okay, 23 stealth.
Yeah.
Okay, but you didn't stealth. Are you stealth? Okay, you're stealthing first and then moving behind him, right? It's important. Order of operations is important because otherwise he would get an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so you stealth first and then move.
Yes.
Cool, cool, cool.
All right. That wasn't his turn.
Oh, Qrevialur still didn't go yet. Okay, that's fine.
I love that mistake. I do that all the time. All right. Looks at him. Can't handle. I smash rodents like you outside the garbage.
Are you seeing him? Are you actually able to see him? Because I don't think you
Yeah.
can. Can you see the?
I can.
You can see the Hulk.
Yeah, if I move,
Great, then make a
here, I
charisma
can't.
saving
If I move
throw.
here,
Huh.
Is that a save?
17?
Yes, it is. It is a save.
Yeah, it's a Talron. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Yeah.
100%. Okay, you're fine. And you vicious mockery him with a wisdom save. Let's try it. Oop. He got a 17 on his wisdom save.
Well, he saves. So takes
Okay.
no damage.
Cool, cool.
And that's all he can do in his turn.
All right, now it's Lraxi's turn.
Oh, this is always fun.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not looking at the Umber Hulk because he doesn't want to.
You're doing this.
Yeah, it's kind of turned to the side of the wall.
You guys did it
well.
before, I remember.
Yeah, I know. I throw out the spiritual weapon towards him, 16 to hit.
That's a disadvantage, yep. So 16 will miss.
No, that wouldn't be a disadvantage.
If you're not looking at him...
This is not this is a melee.
I mean, it's still 16
Disadvantage.
no matter what.
16 you
'cause
still
that's the
miss,
first roll.
unfortunately, yeah.
I'm curious if it's a disadvantage because it's a spiritual weapon. But okay.
It's not like it's auto hit, right? You still have to throw something at him.
I still, well, yeah, but it's a flying spiritual weapon.
Oh, so
But,
the
okay.
weapon itself doesn't like look at it, so that's fine. I got you. But it doesn't really matter because the spiritual weapon flies through the air, lands in its space, takes a swing at the creature and misses.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Fine. Whatever. I raise my holy symbol, not looking at it. I'm just like, all right, I need you to stop right now, real quick.
It does not stop. Ever.
I use
Until you
orders
went down.
demand.
Oh, you command it.
Orders demand. is different.
Orders demand. Orders demand. And
I
each
can't
creature
use
of your
command
choice
'cause I
that
already
can
used the
see you or hear you
The Umber Hulk. And if there's another Umber Hulk around that can hear me, that too. But
can't see you, can't hear you, unfortunately. Wisdom saving throw. All right, here we go. Boom. That's a 13.
That's below. He is charmed, and if he has any weapons, which he doesn't, he drops them.
Okay.
It doesn't say anything about if he gets hit either. So
Very
I
good.
don't know.
He is charmed.
Hey, come on. That's
It starts to purr in a sort of weird way. It goes like,
Huh.
That's
Okay.
my turn.
Zeke,
All right, so the other one
need to make a charisma save.
Oh, okay.
Because even though it is charmed, it's still, you're looking at it. That will fail.
I'm gonna take my inspiration right now.
Okay. So roll again.
Roll it again. There
That
we
saves.
go. That's
Okay.
more like.
Good stuff.
I was like, my charisma save is a 9. Come on.
I think, what did you roll? You must have rolled a 5.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, you rolled a 5.
Yep. All
That
right.
blows.
So, the other guy disappeared here-ish,
Irish, yeah.
and that is. Let me get my. So there, 1, 2, and there's still a hole open where he disappeared, right?
I don't know how Umber Hulks burrow to leaving a hole behind, but I'm assuming that's correct. Yeah, they leave
All right.
Oh no, they do. That's right. They leave a 5-foot wide, 8-foot high tunnel if they go because they're 8 foot tall. So if they go through the ground, they probably leave as big of a space in said wake as well.
All right. Well, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast a fireball centered right on where he went down because I don't know how he used some of his movement. So he might still be down there in that hole.
Sure.
And get hit as well. And it'll hit this guy from the back.
Okay. Here we go.
And not hit any of us.
So where do you want to center it? Could you ping where you want to center it, please?
Yes, I'm going to center it literally right here where that guy went down.
All right. So that is there.
I'm centering it right over the hole.
All right. Give me a second.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and roll. Can I roll the spell?
1 minute. I got to click on this. Boom. And then you want to throw a fireball there, right?
Yes, and I'm
Okay,
gonna roll
so
it as
Let me move
Wow.
let me move the fireball.
the fireball. I was gonna say it's.
That's a
Wait,
big
hold on.
ass
Oh, wait.
explosion.
Is it 60 feet in diameter or 30 feet in diameter?
You should know.
I know I should, but I haven't done it.
Pretty sure it's
30 feet
30
in
feet.
radius.
Well, it's 20 foot
20-foot
radius.
20-foot radius.
Okay, so it'll still hit him and not us. That's the point.
That's about right, yes.
Yeah,
If it
and I'm
went down 20 feet.
It's definitely fun. It's definitely
It,
hot.
we're gonna feel the heat, and I'm casting it as a level 4 because.
If he takes damage, he drops the charm. Just letting you know.
I know, but he drops charm at the end of your next turn anyway. So DC 17 Dex.
So as a charmed creature, does he get to make a save?
He just drops the charm if he takes damage. It's in the orders of man.
Okay. So he takes 27 fire damage.
And hopefully the other one takes something too.
And the Umber Hulk like looks at this blossoming flower of fire and just is immediately incinerated.
Ooh.
Toast. Except I just deleted the Umber Hulk's initiative. Hooray.
He was purring. Why
Yeah.
did we so to him?
That's great.
Because it wasn't gonna last, and I was hoping to get his friend too.
It wasn't
I could've
gonna
made-
last.
It wasn't
could've-
gonna-
I could have made it last.
Hmm.
Okay.
Well,
But-
now he's not. Now he's not a problem. We still have to deal with number 2, wherever the fuck he is.
All right,
Hopefully
let me
he-
have him make his dexterity saving throw.
We still got one more.
He did not make his dexterity saving throw, so he takes all the damage.
He takes 27 damage wherever he is under the round.
Very nice. All right. Anything else, Zeke?
No, I'm good.
All right, Kapow, there goes the fireball. And it is now Root's turn.
All right, his speed is 20 feet, and he is gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's gonna be a bush.
He needs to
gonna
make a charisma saving throw as well, because he actually no,
No,
because
the Umber Hulk was
it's
incinerated.
dead. It's dead. Yeah, so never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So he is gonna sit over here and be perfectly still. So he just looks like a tree.
Looks like a tree.
Looks like a little tree,
He makes like a tree
and leaves.
and leaves. Guys are giant nerds, and I love it. All right, Elbauthin, you're up.
He made like a tree and got out of here.
Exactly.
Are we still in the fight?
The other one is not dead.
The one that burrowed is going to appear somewhere. The question is, who does he want to fuck up?
He uses the move dig.
I'm ready in action.
What is your action?
To stab.
To stab it if it pops up within range. Done deal. Funny that you said so. Because
Yeah.
it is now its turn. After being somewhat toasted by this bloom of fire, it pops up right. Pya!
Oh boy.
So pops up out of the ground. Qrevialur and Lraxi make dexterity saving throws or be put on your butt. You're prone. And you're both prone.
Well, shit.
So you're prone here, you're prone here.
Oh shit.
Can I take my action now?
You're not in range.
Oh, whatever, dude. Alright.
All right, and then it makes 3 attacks on Lraxi. 2 with its claws and 1 with its mandibles. 1, 2, 3.
There's an advantage since I'm prone, by the way.
I know. 24 to hit,
Yep.
20 to hit,
Yep.
and 20 to hit.
Yep.
All right, so total damage, it's all slashing.
And I like that the blood spray was up to the north in a square.
30 damage total.
Okay.
All right, so that's the Umber Hulk's turn. It's now the zombie's turn.
Dun. Wait, I didn't check how much movement they had. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't think they make it. They're
That's
slow.
all their movement.
Yeah.
There you go.
Rob Zombie.
I was just, funny enough, I was actually listening to that earlier.
Good shit.
Which one?
Dracula.
Oh, okay,
Good song.
Of course.
Talron, you're up.
Alright, well. I'm Hulk number 2 then. Okay. You know the music.
Make a charisma saving throw. Now that you can see it.
Okay. Fuck!
Okay, so with the rules that work, actually, let me just make sure that because I know you saved, I want to make sure that it doesn't. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. All right, so roll a 1d8.
Oh.
On a 1, you do nothing. So go back to where you were. Back to your spot.
I can't.
Qrevialur is prone. He can-
15.
Well, make a. Okay,
he's not
with a
looking away.
15, I think that makes it. Yeah, DC 15, so he makes it.
Yeah, he stands up. He's not happy.
Note,
Lightning.
note, by the way, that the Umber Hulk is pointed north. Right, its eyes. It doesn't have eyes all over the place, right? So its eyes are pointing north.
Wasn't it attacking Lraxi?
It was attacking the Lraxi and then spun around to look north.
Okay. Regardless, second attack, and then the third attack.
All right. So the second attack will hit, but the third attack will not.
All right, I'm going to give inspiration on the first deck. He has inspiration on his sheet.
Okay, so roll it again.
19.
That will hit.
All right, so do you want the original damage?
I
For
want
first
the
deck or
original
new
damage. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. 16 plus 16 is 32.
Very nice.
16 slashing, 16 lightning.
Excellent.
Just looks at him angrily. Not much more to it.
All right. Now it is Lraxi's turn.
Well, I mean, the spiritual weapon's over there, so it's going to fly back, and it's going to go in for another hit.
Go for it. That will hit.
29 slashing damage against it. No, force damage, not slashing.
Yep.
The hand X flies into it. And,
That's your bonus.
yeah, we'll just go with, I can look at it, you said?
You can look at it. Yes, that's correct, because its eyes are pointing north. Remember, it can't, like, look in every direction. It's only when your eyes meet its. Like, if it's within its... If your field of view is within its field of view, that's when its gaze attack works.
Kind of move the block mouth, toll a dead on it.
Okay.
Ding.
Bong.
I can't believe it. Look at that second roll, and it's not used at all.
So it fails.
7 necrotic damage.
Very good.
That's a 3d12.
I know. That happens. Not looking so
that's
good.
all. Action, bonus action, it's my turn.
Zeke.
Alrighty, I'm gonna step to the side here, and then... I'm gonna cantrip this bad boy. I'm just gonna
Actually,
hit him
sorry, you are a part of the group that looked
Oh,
north,
yes.
so charisma saving throw.
Yes,
please.
so sorry, Christmas Day. I forgot to do that first.
And I forgot because you've done this twice now, but Lightning Bolt, you should have rolled a d20 for your wild magic.
Okay, I will do that. There's my charisma save.
You're good with your charisma save, so roll
you
your...
want me to do the d20?
Yes, please. Okay, you're
4,
still good.
we're all good.
Mhm.
And then I am going to hit it with a
Oh, and the fireball, too. I
Oh,
forgot
the fireball. Okay,
Yeah,
so there's
fire.
my firebolt to
Okay,
hit it with
cool,
a 20.
cool. 23 will hit, and then roll for your fireball.
Ooh,
Wild magic.
God, that's shitty.
Wow.
That is
It
shitty damage
happens.
for 3d10. All right, and roll 1d20 for my
Hey,
fireball.
I rolled
You're
a
good for
7
that.
on a 3d12.
That's true,
okay?
that's true.
All right, fair.
All right, so that's 8 damage. Very good.
All right, and I'm just gonna take some movement. No, fuck it, I'll stay right. Actually, no, I want to get out. I want to get out of Elbauthin's way, so I'm gonna
Okay.
move right over. I can still see it. I'm gonna move right over here.
Okay, cool.
That's the end of my
Root
turn.
will remain a root.
Root is gonna continue pretending to be a bush.
Elbauthin.
Wait, actually, he's not looking at Root, so Root's going to move over here and continue pretending to be a bush.
Works for me. He does the root scoot.
Going to step in without looking and attack it.
Okay, so that's with disadvantage.
No, it's not. Because I'm
When you're not-
stepping in.
Okay, so then it's just the straight roll.
Yes.
You know, I forgot entirely that Qrevialur had advantage.
Nice. 29 will hit.
Oh yeah, he did have advantage. Well, you were prone, so he didn't.
Well, incapacitated,
This might be the end of it anyway, guys. Because
Okay.
Yeah, I figured.
With 10 piercing, that is just enough to kill it.
Didsky.
Uh,
And he is dead.
And he is dead. How about, would you like to narrate the death of the last Umber Hulk?
I stab it.
So plain, yet so powerful.
It's not a slashing weapon. I mean,
It's true.
Slashing weapons, I can amputate.
I know. Well, it's a piercing weapon. That's what.
Well,
they
where
say.
do you stab it exactly?
I stab it in the nutsack.
Wow.
See, you added a whole new layer.
Wow. I'd like to see how that happened.
I didn't know Umber Hulk had
I
a
mean,
visible nutsack.
that gives a whole new meaning to the words insightful fighting. But hey,
There's some fan art for you.
wow.
Oh!
You hit him right in the Umber Hulk. Good God. All right. And with that, we are indeed out of combat.
Cure wounds
Oh,
on myself.
God, why?
Cool.
I would like to think I just
Fruit
snapped
is
out.
gonna-
I'm just gonna say I probably snapped out of the.
Did you heal yourself, Lraxi? With the cure wounds? Okay,
Yes.
great. You'll see that glowing green appears whenever you heal yourself.
Oh my eyes. Oh.
I don't see any. Oh, it didn't update.
No, it did.
Go.
There you go.
I'm not seeing any effects.
I don't know why. I could see all the effects.
All right.
It's beautiful.
Right.
Oh, guys, there's broken shit in here.
I mean,
You
It's my
think?
favorite thing.
You
Oh.
think?
oh, hey, there's a portal.
Ah. So yes, what in fact you do see, Talron, as you walk into this room, is you see smashed dining tables and benches that create a sort of makeshift obstacle course and provide cover if you so decided to go into this room, but you didn't, so it didn't really matter anyway. And in the top right-hand corner of the, top right corner of the room, you see a door. Directly south of you, you see a very familiar-looking arch gate.
Alright, anything special about this?
Carved into its keystone, meaning the stone at its top, is an image of a hand pouring ale from a flagon.
If
Well
only
done.
these dwarves that were dead on them had ale. Hey!
Hey, Qrevialur. I'm fairly certain Qrevialur's got booze on him. I might. Let me check my.
Does he?
Why are we carrying alcohol?
Because Qrevialur has picked up so many like barrels of booze at this point.
Nope.
Find the heart of the mountain.
Did he just not put it in there?
I don't see it.
To the people in the room.
I mean, I got no reason to carry alcohol.
I
feel like
look
we've-
over to the dwarven zombies and try to see if they have alcohol. I ask them if you have any. Show it.
Oh, beer.
They are dwarven. They might have the. What else?
It's fine. No,
I
they
can't
do not have any
believe it.
beer, steins, or any such equipment hanging
I
from their
Can't believe
rotting
that Krev didn't
carapaces.
put in his inventory. I know he's picked up like barrels of beer and carried them around for a while.
He did,
Chris,
but I don't see him like
Yeah.
just carrying them around.
what happened to those barrels?
Oh, hey, wait. As we come into this room, I am going to say Zunderbroch.
Ah, Zunderbrock. When you say it, nothing
It's
happens.
It's Gesundebrock.
Gesundheit.
Zunderbroch.
Gesundebrock, not
I didn't-
Zunderbrock.
I didn't sneeze.
What are you guys going on about?
I'm sorry.
Love
it's
it.
because I don't like hearing dwarven words mispronounced.
You guys are fucking weird.
What do you-
Zundebrock is a completely
Hey.
different word. It's like some other place.
Ooh, what is in here?
So there's a busted down room, and then there's a door that goes somewhere.
Yes, that's correct. So, Talron, you head into that room while Elbauthin checks out the archgate. Talron, that room in and of itself is contains the sort of smashed remains of a preparation table, a dishwashing station. No, it doesn't have a dishwasher in it, and a stone cabinet directly across from you. Scattered across the floor are pots, pans, and utensils, all corroded and worthless. So don't even think about using it for an animate object spell.
Open the cabinet.
That's the perfect object to use for animating that spell.
They would just fly apart. A water pump to the northwest seems to have survived the rampage of the Umber Hulks that you just slaughtered, but it seems rusted and no longer seems to function. Within the cabinet, it is you open it and there are just rusted beyond repair pots and pans.
How big are these bricks?
Big, like, I don't know, 1.5 by...
You know, if these bricks were declassified as a creature, what size would they be?
Oh my god, I can't believe we're doing this.
Wow.
Just animate my soul. Animate.
I'm just curious. You know what size would they be?
I would say they're probably small, not tiny,
Okay.
but small.
Okay.
Just in case you're wondering
Lraxi,
what to
what
use.
are you doing?
I want to listen at this closed door and see if I can hear anything.
Make a perception check.
I will do that.
Hey, Matt, I do have to kind of leave early because I have to wake up at 5.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that's fine, dude. If you want me, I'll take over for you.
Yeah, you know the deal.
I do know the deal. Tuesdays
All
are
right, Qrevialur-
Tuesdays are not an often thing that we do, but yeah, thank you
Qrevialur
for
will
being
pick
here,
out
dude.
10 of the bricks.
Of course he does.
Good night,
Why?
guys.
Why do you want
course he would.
bricks?
Because
Bye.
he's
Oh.
going to animate them
Have a
later.
good one, Alex. Thanks for coming, bud.
Yeah.
I'll let Drake God know.
Okay, and I'll just spend the next 5 minutes readjusting the zoom. Hooray.
18 perception check.
Yeah, you hear nothing inside.
So,
Is it locked?
It is not locked.
I'm going to open it.
Okay.
Wait, don't. All right.
I mean, she can if she wants to. Nothing stopping her. You
Open
should.
the
Not
door.
gonna stop.
You open the door?
I told her to wait.
Yeah.
You did tell her to wait. Does she wait?
Why?
I could have a zombie open the door instead.
That's a good point.
Okay. I'll
That-
step
that-
back and let a zombie open the door.
Perfect. You, Jeff, open the door.
The zombie looks at you like, "Huh?"
It's your name now. Continue on.
I love how zombiehood has changed their names. I love it. Okay, Jeff, who I'm now
I need
going
to call
to.
him something.
No, that's fine. I will name him Jeff. And I will love
You
him.
want to know what the other one's called?
Steve?
Jeffrey.
Jeff and Jeff.
Jeffrey. It's the other one.
There will be blood for this. I'm just letting you know.
We've seen plenty of blood so far.
Hmm.
Here, in fact, just to make it easy to keep track of him, I'll even change your name for you.
Would you? Thank you. So kind. Yes. Jeff and Jeffrey. Yes. Now they have names. They will be immediately incinerated upon anything, right now. But
Jeff opens the door.
he falls dead at your feet. I'm just kidding.
Well,
he doesn't do that
already
at all.
dead, actually.
No. Okay, now he falls super dead. No, the door is perfectly fine. It unlocks, or actually it opens, I should say. And inside is a room, dimly lit.
What do I see?
Inside you see a square room, empty.
Really?
Yeah, except for an arch
Depressing thing. Yeah.
embedded
Oh,
in the
hey.
northeast wall.
What's on this arch?
This arch bears a bas relief of a female dwarf standing with her eyes closed, and a large keyhole is carved into the head of a stone hammer that she clutches to her chest. Like so.
Wait, I have the perfect thing for this. I think one of these is female. Jeffrey, go over there and close your eyes.
Wait, a female? What kind of female has a name called Jeffrey?
I look at Jeffrey and say, no. And I take out the key that I found at the beginning of the dungeon.
Jeffrey closes their eyes.
Can I reach the keyhole?
Which
from
key?
where I am?
Just remind me, please, if you wouldn't mind. Which key
I
are you referring to?
At the very beginning of this level, remember how every time we found a door, I asked you if it had a
Correct.
keyhole?
Correct.
I picked up a key at the very beginning of this
level, right? Not of the dungeon. Right? Let's be clear, right?
of this level
Sure.
of the lost level. I picked up a key like
Yep.
in the first room we walked into.
Yep.
I'm gonna close my eyes and
Mhm.
try to put the key in the keyhole.
Okay, the key is way too big for the hole, so you.
God damn it!
Doesn't fit.
Maybe you need a hammer, close your eyes and all that, maybe?
Do I have a hammer? I feel like I picked up some tools. What
You know,
the
if
fuck
I
is it?
had a hammer,
Hey,
I'd hammer
I'd hammer in the morning.
in the morning.
hey, Lraxi.
I'd hammer in the evening.
All over this land.
This land. I do have a hammer. I am going to.
I love the sounds of like surprise. Like, oh,
I had a feeling that I had randomly picked up a hammer on one of the first levels. and I
Here's a picture of a
absolutely
dwarf.
did.
You know, so we
wait,
get.
is it a square hammer?
No,
It's just-
neither of them get the joke.
Aw.
it's fine.
I'm just gonna first. I'm gonna stand there in front of the door with the hammer and close my eyes.
Okay.
Neither of them are on a level.
I'm gonna try. If that doesn't do anything, I'm gonna try like tapping in the archway with the hammer.
Okay. You tap. It makes
I'm
a
gonna be
resounding clunking sound.
Be like, okay. Oh god damn it.
Maybe
Qrevialur walks up.
try-
This is a waste of time. Let's just keep going.
Maybe try clutching it to your chest.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to like. It is exactly what you would say. I'm gonna try and emulate the dwarf lady's pose.
Okay,
The door as
you do
best
so.
I can.
What did you just whisper?
I said that's pretty close to what Qrevialur would say.
And just
I know,
for
that's
shits,
why I said it.
for shits and giggles, I'm gonna say, Sunderbrock.
Okay.
I'm assuming nothing happened.
Unfortunately, no. Nothing happened.
I happen to agree with Qrevialur here. This is a bit of a waste of time.
Waste of time.
Elbauthin goes,
Well, I mean, maybe if we had the key, that would
Well,
be
we don't.
useful, but
Let's
Do
keep
I
going.
have more? I have so many. I feel like I picked up. So I gave other keys to that elf
well,
lady.
wait a
but I-
second. Maybe if you like, wait, I mean, I'm not very good at picking locks, but maybe we just pick it.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. I'm gonna try and pick the.
You pick the lock.
I can send Jeffrey to pick.
Go for it.
Where? That's a. Which is that a thieves' tools check? Where?
Oh, yeah, it's a thieves' tools check if you have it. That gives you
I do.
your
Yeah.
proficiency plus your, yeah.
It's a deck.
It is a dex check, yep. But it also gives you proficiency bonus because of your thieves' tools.
Ooh, 9.
What happened? Yeah.
I might. I'm gonna hold off for now. But what I am gonna do is draw
A key.
a key, unless Elbauthin wants to try. Because
Elbauthin's like very good at drawing. He's like, yeah, you do your
no, unless Elbauthin wants to try picking the lock.
The lock? Yeah, I'm not good at picking locks, and I'm actually kind of personally against the whole idea of picking locks because
What the fuck are you talking about? You're always challenging me to a lock picking contest every time we find a fucking locked door, man.
it's just
Wow.
it's just a personal thing. But like, if you want to make a thing out of it, it's fine. I'll just do it. whatever.
Elbauthin, get over here and try and pick this fucking
All
lock.
right, Jesus, give me a second.
Who's
He flies
cheating?
through the day. He flies through the air,
Of course he does.
pushing Jeff and Jeffrey out of the way,
What?
and he
What
uses
treachery
his
is this?
thieves' tools.
Wait, they're really short. If he's flying in the dark, he's not gonna hit them.
There you go.
Hey!
He's like, holy shit, it worked. And when he puts his thieves' tools in the lock and goes, and it clicks. He's like, holy shit, please don't blow me up because of this.
And boom.
Oh, actually, sorry, I have to do this first because you failed it, Zeke. Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
No.
And Talron too.
Wait, what did I do?
So this is retroactive. You're in the room. So yeah, both of you make dexterity saving throws.
Man. I'm
Sorry,
happy said
I
was
forgot
a
to do
waste
this.
of time.
21.
Okay, you're fine. And Talron's,
Wow.
but Talron's not fine. Okay, so here's what happens. Beams of light come out of the dwarf's eyes because you failed the thieves' tools check. So you take 22 radiant damage,
Jesus, I'm sorry, buddy.
and but you saved it, so you take half of that. So you take 11, Zeke.
I take 11.
Yeah, you
okay.
take 11. So these beams of light just flood the room with radiant damage, and ouch. And Elbauthin's like, oh shit, and he runs in, and then he makes his amazing thieves' tools check.
Why? What did I do?
Oh no, I'm sorry, man.
And when you do, when Elbauthin goes in there and clicks his little thieves tools in there, the gate swirls with light. And Elbauthin hears in his head some things that you probably don't know, but I'll message him later.
Fantastic.
You see him just sort of like looking quizzically around, and he's like, "Hey guys, was there like a girl who you guys were talking to who's like?"
Oh, you got to talk to Jasiria! Yay!
Yeah, her name's did I pronounce it right?
Jasiria Kesseltharp.
Yeah, whatever. Weird names. Yeah, she says this door is to level 8.
Okay, that's good to know.
She says we could potentially go down it if we wanted to, but I don't know.
We still got shit to do up here, but that's a nice little jump to have.
Do we really have anything to do? I mean, this is a dagger.
Lraxi, we all know how you.
He says that, you know, like there are other doors. She knows that we've already found the gate to level 11, and now this is 8. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
But I've still got my boon, so I'm cool. Whatever. I haven't used it yet.
Yeah.
All right, so this is open for us to use if we want to use it. That's cool.
Cool.
Sweet. Maybe, I guess we're going off up this hallway then?
Yeah. Hopefully not hit any more fucking lasers.
Well, like I said, that was a waste of time, and I was right.
Man.
Yeah. Sneaky McSneakerson, would you like to go first?
Yeah, sure. Let me roll my triple deuce.
What?
Are we going back to that? He's like turns and he's like, are we not going back to the one on the south?
Which one on the south? Oh, the gate on the south?
Yeah.
We don't have any booze unless you've got any other ideas.
Booze. No, I don't have any booze. No.
There was no booze in the kitchen?
No, there was no booze in the kitchen.
Well, if we find some booze, we'll come back. Let me... Hang on a sec. Gonna go down.
We don't even need to use thief tools on it because we're not going to use it if you're so intent on staying on this level.
That's a beer mug.
Oh, all right.
Just drawing pictures so we can remember what's where.
Beer.
Don't even know what that is.
It was supposed to be a beer mug.
Okay. It looks like some kind of weird, like, Chthonian character that you just, like, drew.
What the hell is Chthonian?
It's the language that could... There we go. Beer. Drawing on my beautiful maps. How dare you.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
All
right, so Elbauthin's going to do his triple threat.
Oh, hey, Root. Almost forgot you. I'm sorry, buddy.
Root looks sadly at you. He's like, Root.
I scratched him. I'm like, you're just so good at being a tree, buddy.
I'm Root. All right. Investigation.
Scratch behind the leaves.
Stealth. Perception.
Which is actually a 23.
And that's a 15.
So it's actually a 20, a 23, and a 15.
Very nice.
Rogues, man.
Very nice. And then Elbauthin moves forward to the north.
What up, man?
You know what? I'm just gonna, like, attempt to be stealthy. My stealth is not that bad. I just suck at rolling it.
Yeah, well, you're not.
There we go. That's a little better.
Well, you're not the one wearing heavy gear.
True.
Clink. Alright, where do we go?
Alright, Elbauthin's like,
Well,
you might want to stay behind me, alright? Is that cool?
no, we're just waiting for you to move, buddy.
Alright, so we can go left. There's like a passageway over here, and then we can go to the right.
Flip a coin.
Sure, 1, 2,
Actually,
2.
it looks like we got 3 options. We got 1, 2, and 3.
Up north, and then to the west, and then directly to the right.
Elbauthin, you seem cranky. I'll do it.
I
fine.
vote west.
All right, we're going all the way. We're going east.
Alright, to the east.
Oh, good thing we aren't going down west anyway. Oh god, that looks dirty.
What are you doing, dude?
No.
Wait, what do you see, dude?
Dirt. Lots of dirt shit.
Then
yeah,
let's not go there for now.
Yeah.
All right.
Root, catch up. What are you doing, pal?
All right. I'm coming down this way. I can either go northeast or south.
Oh, Jesus.
It looks
mean-
like looks like it goes back north.
What do you see to the north, Talron? You got better eyes than anybody else here.
Yeah, it just leads to the end and goes north.
Go look down to the south. See what's down there.
Fine.
Oh, I
You
meant
see
Talron with the eyes.
He
but...
disappears for about 10 seconds, then he comes back and he said, yeah, that's the room with those statues and that dead land shark thing.
Okay, then we don't need to go see the dead land shark. So
either there's the dirt room or this hallway.
or whatever was partway up the hall over here.
Flip a coin.
How about you flip a coin?
All right. One is up, two's down. Up. North.
Which north?
The,
The
one
one
you're
right-
next to.
The one right in front of us.
Ah. Okay.
Elbauthin stops, swivels around, says, Talron, dude, just let me. Can you please? Please. Thanks, dude.
Before you say it, Talron, I'm not stepping on your damn tail.
Give the man 10 feet of room, for God's sake.
Stop!
All
I'll
right.
step on his tail. It's pretty
Don't
fun.
step on. Oh, jeez. All right, so there's a door here, and then there's also a passageway north. What do you want me to do?
Door!
All right. I listen at
Root's
the
gonna be
door.
a tree in this corner.
He listens at the door. Elbauthin comes back to you guys and says, nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
I don't hear anything. What?
Open her up.
Fine. Opens the door. Inside this room is a giant stone block, about 8 feet long, 3 feet wide, and 2 feet tall. And that's what Elbauthin can see. Talron, what you can see is all along the outside edge of this room, you see urns, limestone urns, resting in niches along the wall.
That's a lot of urns.
Ooh, sounds like we're getting close to a burial site.
Huh.
Elbauthin moves slowly inside.
I'm following.
Ladies first.
Is there anything remarkable about this stone block in the middle?
Make a history check.
That's gonna go swimmingly. Ah, that's.
So
I rolled a 17.
You've heard of stories of dwarves that actually mummify their dead. So they would probably use a stone block like this. And you take a look and you're like, oh yeah, it actually has shelves built into it. And inside there are very old, deteriorated, almost to the point of turning to the dust, funeral wrappings and embalming jars that are completely desiccated and dry.
Oh.
Does anything look like a hand?
You don't see a hand at all. In fact, you just see the urns and the stone slab with the shelves.
So on the shelves, there's not like. Sorry, please. Like when you were describing it, it sounded like.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a mummification room.
Yeah,
basically?
that's exactly what it is. It is a room used specifically for mummification and/or removal of, as per mummification, organs, for example.
Is there any markings on the urns? Any writing?
No, in fact, they're all just there without any noticeable markings, although they're all sealed with wax.
And be like, guys, I'm gonna open one of these.
That's a bad idea.
Sure, that's a
I
good
know it
idea.
is. That's why I warned you before I did it.
Probably shouldn't do that.
Why?
Because this is a room where they would mummify people, and we're looking for a hand.
Baltham
I'm
says,
gonna
that's a
stand-
fair point, but I mean,
Yeah, in an urn, I'm sure you're gonna find a hand in the middle of all the ashes.
I'm gonna open up whatever urn is closest to me.
okay, you open up the urn, you uncork it, It contains, first of all, this awful, noxious smell, just like it hits you in the face as soon as you uncork it. And inside, preserved pretty well, actually, from all the wax, is some kind of jellied red sort of material. You're not sure if it's like semi-solid, perhaps.
Would I have any idea what this is or what?
Make a medicine check.
Also going to go swimmingly. 12.
Some organ.
Hmm.
Can I tell what it is from this distance?
No.
Okay.
Anybody else want to take a stab at figuring out what this is? It's not a hand, but if it's a heart,
Bring it
it
over
might
to
be
me
helpful.
and I'll look at it. But that's it. I'm not going in there if you're gonna open all the urns. Last time we
Right.
opened them.
How big
Right.
is this urn?
It's about about yay wide.
All right,
I'm gonna-
fine.
I was like, I'm gonna pick it up and carry it then. I was picturing what.
Sure.
I'm just gonna look at it. 19.
You look in it. It is very clearly a kidney.
Ugh.
It's a kidney. It's not that hard.
It's not helpful.
Yeah, I'm sure you're not gonna find that.
Yeah.
That take a while to look. Please.
Hey,
help me.
Elbauthin, I feel like you're checking out this corner over here. What's going on, man?
There's a door there.
Shall we open it?
We shall or I shall. I don't care.
Do it, man.
Sure.
He opens the door. Great. Order.
Joy.
And he just slowly moves into the space.
Hey, Matt, could you bring Root to catch up with us? I'm gonna call to him, but I can't see him from where I am.
There he is.
Thank you.
He says, Elbauthin says, tunnel north, then this tunnel goes down to the west.
North.
All right, Lraxi has spoken.
Joy.
Mainly because south will lead us back to where we were.
Yeah, sure.
Here.
Well, Elbauthin says, there's like a pit right here.
A pit?
Yeah, there's like a...
Another
like-
one.
Yeah, there's like an actual pit, like a 10-foot wide pit. Right. And you look and you see that this must have been some kind of a trap, because the springs that held the pit trap's cover have been rusted to the point of malfunction, because the cover has just fallen in.
Oh, well, I can totally get us across that. You guys want to go across?
Sure.
How?
I mean, do you want to go? Because I can do it.
Oh,
I mean, it could be
If there
something
was-
over there. It might not be.
I don't care.
All right,
Neither do
fuck it.
I.
I'm gonna cover it over with a wall of stone.
Cool.
Clever.
All right. Roll a 1d20. Very nice.
we're good.
Very nice, very nice.
So we can traverse the pit. If I concentrate for 10 minutes, that's permanent. If I don't concentrate for 10 minutes, it goes away and we're stuck on the other side. Up to you guys. Anybody need to heal up on the other side? Take a little break?
I'm all right. Elbauthin says I haven't even been hit yet.
Lucky you.
No, actually, skilly me.
Scary how good Matt is at being.
It's like I listen to you guys every week or something like that.
I mean,
He says every week, but he doesn't mean every week.
Almost
I mean,
every
I c-
week. For a long time, I've listened to you guys.
I could use a little short rest while I concentrate on this bridge.
Short rest is fine.
But I mean,
I'm fine. So am I.
Fantastic.
Well, that's because you're never in the front.
I guess my
Well,
point
to be
is,
fair, you guys kind of rush into the room, and then there's not much I can do. And there's a clay golem that blocks me.
Hey, we don't need to talk about the clay golem, all right?
okay, all right, fine. Since we're gonna sit here and debate who's better than who for the next 10 minutes anyway, I am gonna concentrate on making this little bridge permanent and take a short rest and get some hit points back.
That's fine. Let's take a short rest here, but do me a favor. If anybody sees, like, anything coming, let's figure a way
Kill it?
to go. Well, no, let's try to figure a way of, like, getting away without potentially having to run into more of those fucking Umber Hulk things. Yeah?
So that's all right. I got zombies on both ends. Hey, you see anything? To wave your
Okay.
hand, and then just block it from coming in.
Just
I'm
grunt.
sure it'll survive
How long do those zombies stay with us?
forever.
10
The
points
zombies look at
back.
each other like, forever.
7.
All right. So while we're here at a short rest, I think this is a good point to take a break.
I will spend my time organizing my spell list.
You do
because I
that.
can do that.
You
I
do
can take
that.
the time.
Everybody do their hit dice that needs to have hit dice used to bring yourselves up back on a short rest.
Can I tell you how much I love my periaptive wound closure?
It's very nice. It's very nice. That
So I get to
said,
double
let's
all these rolls.
take a
Don't break
break, a bio break, and a comeback break. We'll come back in 5 minutes, and when we do, I'll showcase a little heads up on something that we're going to be doing at the beginning of March that I think you guys are going to like very much. But that said, we'll be back in 5 minutes, and we'll keep going. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Very good. We should be back in 5 minutes. See you then. Bye-bye. This stream is brought to you by Anvil. Hey folks, have you ever wished you had a way to customize your character's mini so that it looks exactly like they would look in your wildest imagination and not just rely on the off-the-shelf stuff? Well, with Anvil, you can have the exact miniature that completely represents your character, created in 8 stunning materials, and then shipped to you worldwide. Anvil is an online service available for desktop and smartphone devices for gamers to take complete control over the design of their tabletop miniatures. And with over 2 trillion, that's right, 2 trillion unique combinations to create the perfect character, you won't have any problems creating your next adventurer. And they're adding awesome new content to their library every day. So check them out at anvil.co. That's ANVL.co. And while you're there, check out their new subscription service, which for a low monthly cost allows for 5 STL downloads for you home 3D print enthusiasts to print as many figures as your little heart's desire, along with a variety of discounts for future purchases. Anvil, your trusted source for high-quality custom miniatures.
We are back. Sarah will be back with us shortly.
Probably just in the restroom.
Well, of course. I mean, that's what we take our breaks for, right? To rehydrate.
The problem is she has to go to a different floor to do that.
That's right. She's got a little toilet problem. Plumber. Well, it's really a plumber problem more than anything else, but...
Yeah, but the plumber hasn't arrived.
We should shame him here on Twitch. Shame. Ding ding. Shame. I'll wait for Sarah to get back because I want to showcase the honey heist thing. Yes, that's right. We're gonna do honey heist, folks. I'm super psyched. We're gonna do a one-shot of honey heist. I think it's gonna be the first week in March, so that will take the place of our Call of Cthulhu game, which we'll bring back in April.
And it's gonna be a one-shot.
Oh, it better be a one-shot because I'm not gonna do more bear shenanigans.
You can't do a campaign honey heist.
No, you can't do a honey heist campaign. It's literally you go in and there's very little like lore or history. It's like, hey, you're bears. You're that kind of bear.
Talron, apparently True Seeing actually has a cost component.
Wait, what?
Didn't know about it.
Oh.
True Seeing apparently. Yeah,
Wait, that was a cost?
Well, is it one of your invocations, True Seeing? Or no? Or is that one of your spells?
It's one of my mystic spells that I can only cast at a long rest.
But it's a
It's
spell.
from Mystic Arcanum. It's from Mystic Arcanum.
Yeah, Mystic Arcanum.
It doesn't necessarily change anything.
So the question I have for True Seeing, really quick, is: are you able to cast it without its cost?
I don't know.
If it doesn't say so, right? Then you would have needed to had a material cost to it.
It is 25 gold, but you have to have the eye ointment, which, we can't buy anything down here.
Let's be clear about something, right? The cost of materials, right? Let's talk about components for a sec, because it's actually worthwhile talking about. Components for spell components, right, are for the most part in my games hand waved. Why? Because I don't expect people to go like searching through the streets if they want to throw a fireball for like a piece of sulfur, for some sulfur and a little piece of dung, right? But if there is a component that has a material gold cost to it that is either reutilized, like the identify spell, or is expended at the end of the spell, then you need to have had that material cost expended.
Well, isn't that like anything without a material cost? You can just assume it's in the component pouch.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Yeah.
But it didn't say anything in terms of warlocks.
Why would warlocks be different?
Yeah, I
What
mean,
spell are you talking about?
Vancian magic works the same for warlocks as it does for wizards
I'll
or
check it real quick
sorcerers
for you
or
just to
anything
make sure,
else.
but I don't think it's any different.
Again, but if it was costly, I wouldn't be choosing it.
It's only 25 gold, but you have to have the actual component itself.
Right. So, for example, for some things, you need to have like a gem worth 100 gold.
Yeah,
like
once you use said gem, it gotta be gone.
Exactly, like when Qrevialur used the diamond to bring pharaohs back to life.
But
or for example, when it's cast Incite Greed.
Exactly.
If it's costly and it's gonna eat away my money, I have no reason to keep the spell.
Well, you don't have that component at all anyway. So.
What spell are you talking about right now?
The True Seeing spell that I've been using.
Oh.
Well, he's
What's
only
the
used it
material
once. He's only used it once.
I've used it multiple times.
I have. Oh, maybe I haven't seen it, but I'm pretty sure I. No, what I saw you use was Eyes of the Runekeeper and not True Seeing.
No, I've used Eyes of.
He's used True Seeing before.
Yeah.
He's used it a couple times.
All right.
It's just it never. Nobody.
It doesn't. It didn't do anything. It just didn't do anything.
That's true. It never really helped you. So.
I would recommend, based on the fact that you're not willing to spend more money on the component that is required for using it, and that you haven't had very much success with it, at least now, I would recommend that you try something other than that spell.
Yeah.
And I'll allow for a change of that spell at the next long rest. Sound good?
Yeah.
Instead of like in between levels.
Yeah.
Actually, even in between levels, he can't change it technically as a warlock.
I thought warlocks is when they can change spells is in between levels.
There, any fifth level or spell below, but every spell above 5th level is chosen forever.
Oh, True Seeing is a level. What level spell?
6.
Oh,
That's a 6.
shit. Okay, then yeah, dude.
Am I stuck with it?
No, you're not
Yeah,
stuck
he's
with
letting you
it.
change it. He
I'm
just said
letting you
it.
change it.
Next long rest.
Just because I'm a nice guy.
I'm just gonna go on D&D Beyond.
You do that, but don't do it now because we're going to get back into the action. But before we get back into the action, I waited for you to come back, Sarah. How's your toilet debacle going? Everything okay?
Still don't have one.
Okay. And
Well,
at
there's
this
one
time of
3
night-
floors down that we
Yeah.
can use.
Yeah, it just takes you
Yeah.
a little while to get back. All right, that's cool.
Exactly.
That's fine. That's fine. So what I wanted to show everybody was this awesome video for Honey Heist, which we're ready to showcase because Honey Heist is coming in March. Are you ready? Are you ready for the madness? The
So ready.
bare necessities.
Of life.
I swear to God, if you guys like, if you kill me with bear puns during this, I'm never gonna do this again.
But Matt, that's half the fun.
I will be drinking heavily.
Sweetens the deal.
Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. So yeah, that's that. That's Honey Heist. Looking forward to it in March, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, you need a hat. We'll work on the hat.
I'll bedazzle you a hat.
He needs a cap. He needs a red hat that doesn't have the words "Make America Great Again."
I'll make him a bedazzled trucker hat. It'll look great.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing. I can't wait.
I will make that happen.
All right, so that's Honey Heist coming in March. We will have more news and more information on our social media about it, but we're looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. That said, let's get back into our D&D game. We are ready to keep going here with where we left off. And where we left off was you guys were taking a rest while Zeke made her wall of stone to cover over this pit.
Amazing.
Excellent.
And that's where we are.
Cool.
So, you've covered over the pit with stone. There's a giant block of stone over it. What do you want to do?
Cross it.
Okay, you go over.
Wow.
Or under it, apparently.
Yeah, I think you guys, that's fine. It's no big deal.
So,
forgot to roll it.
to my right is a dead end.
To your
Move
right
to
is, in
back.
fact, a dead end, as Talron has gone across the stone before everyone else.
Except that for some reason, I don't think it's actually a dead end.
Why do you say that?
Because dynamic lighting tells me it's not.
What?
What?
I beg your pardon?
What?
I see a line of shadow right here,
Over.
but then
what
I
do you,
see space.
Wait, what are you talking about? Like, ping what you're talking about.
Right here, I see shadow.
Oh, no. He's talking about over here.
Oh, never mind. I don't know my left
I'm
and my
like,
right.
rub-a-dub-a-dub.
Matt said over here, and I was the one who did the ruler. That was just perfect synchronism.
Are you
Is there
okay? Are you okay, Zeke?
Zeke is terrible with left and right. Is there anything in this dead end room?
You go to that particular room, and yeah, it is definitely a dead end. It is super dusty. It is, let's see.
I look at the intricacies of the walls.
Contains
How do they
nothing.
look formed?
It is amazingly dusty. That is it. Period.
Zunderbruck.
Nothing happens.
Gesundheit.
Nothing
Let me
happens.
It was.
Let me try it. Gesundebrock.
That's what you hear.
Guys-
The sound of Elbauthin slapping his forehead.
She can't pronounce Dwarvish. She keeps saying the wrong word.
What are you guys going on about?
Ugh.
God.
It was a thing the skull said when he was inside you.
Word-
Oh, weird.
Oh, right. He doesn't know about it.
Oh no.
Okay. Talron, you peek around the corner and you see a room festooned with dirt and dust.
Yeah, this is the dirt room.
The dirt room. Sure, let's call it that. Why not?
I've seen it earlier.
Yeah, you saw some of it.
What the? Well, I'm
Poking
kinda
my head
scared.
around the corner. Hey, Sneaky McSneakerson, you want to come
Yeah,
check out this
one
room?
sec. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. All right. Here we go. There is light emanating from this room, so you assume, based on the fact that most of these rooms that you've ventured into only have light when these little crystal pillars are around it, you can assume that that's the case as well. And you see that the floor from this distance, Talron, is just coated with rust and shattered pieces of metal. You can see there's some fragments of shields and armor and weapons.
Seriously, something's wrong. Like, you want to check it out?
Sure.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah. Excuse me. Walks down slowly.
What's with these? Are those statues?
They're the quartz pillars that you guys have been using and seeing with those lights that emanate from them.
Oh, what is that in this center?
Talron, as you move around the corner here, you see that at the north side of this room, there is a shattered stone sarcophagus.
Oh.
You know what? I gingerly walk towards the sarcophagus.
Okay.
Does it have anything? Does it have any writing?
Make a perception check.
That, or I need to like dust it off.
Sure.
Perception.
Press to digitate that card.
Really? Ha!
Yeah, you look, there's something in Dwarvish there, but you can't make it out.
Even with my eyes?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about it. Yeah, you see a few words in Dwarvish, but there's just too much dust on it.
Guys, I could use some help with this. Kind of dusty over here.
Isn't,
You know,
that
I'm-
what press,
Sorry.
isn't that what prestidigitation is for?
I'm.
Oh, you just pressed it. Well, you weren't near it, Zeke. So did you use prestidigitation? Okay, there.
I
you go.
don't. He has a card.
Got it. You prestidigitate all the dust off. There's like a cloud of dust in that side of the room. With your eyes of the Runekeeper, you see that there are actually words not only on the tomb, but also on the back wall of the alcove that says, in common to you, Talron, "Our king is with the gods. Here lie his bones."
Zeke, I think we found it.
Awesome.
Just
You said,
maybe his bones only, though.
I mean, bones are better than nothing. You said that it was the sarcophagus was shattered. Does that mean there's like nothing left inside, or it's just like cracked?
It looks just the way you see it on screen.
Okay.
Before we approach it or do anything, why don't we just wait a second while I, just look for magical things. What do you think?
Excellent plan.
Lraxi, as you enter the room, you hear Well, actually, all of you here make perception checks. Actually, no, you don't even need to make a perception check. Because as you step into the room, the things on the floor suddenly go and hurl themselves into the air, knitting themselves mid-air to form rusted carapaces of a somewhat humanoid-looking shape. And they all do it at the exact same time.
I have that feeling.
And as you do so, they intone in Dwarvish. So those of you who speak Dwarvish or understand Dwarvish, they say, "You seek the secrets of King Malir? Then take them!"
Well, okay then.
And let's roll initiative.
I don't stop. Well, I don't know what they said.
Yeah, but they look scary.
Oh,
That's a good one.
Helmed horrors.
You recognize them.
We
You
fought
recognize
these
them
guys
from before.
right?
You did fight them before. You fought 4 of them, I think.
The zombies got 16.
Oh boy. Amazing.
Jeffrey has a -1.
He rolled a 16.
You rolled a 16. I will continue with Jeffrey as the zombie, the owner of the zombie initiative.
Fair enough.
Okay, at the same point, the Helmed Horrors all also got. And Elbauthin got 14. Cool. Qrevialur's first.
All right. Well, there's a lot of shit. One next to Zeke, I guess, help Zeke. All right. I guess the rage comes up.
Nice.
Smart.
And
Rage it up, buddy.
Just not happy about this. Is there a rage attack on this? There he is. Okay, cool. Turn that on. All right. The Helm Horror next to him. He will do the first attack.
That hits.
Second attack.
That will not hit. 16.
Second. Gotta check something.
Unless you really want to go for advantage, that you should have called reckless.
No, I'm not calling reckless. I'm looking at what this can do. All right. I'm going to use. Wait, make sure. Yeah, I'm going to use a bardic inspiration, a blade flourish, and I'm going to use the defensive flourish. Actually, I won't defensive flourish. I'll push it away with mobile flourish. I'll show you that. Now, what kind of bardic inspiration does he have? I don't even know.
You said mobile flourish, right?
Mobile, yep.
Yeah, so that you deal extra damage.
I gotta figure what the rule is though. Okay, so it says D8 in this sheet, so I'm hoping that's right. All right, so the first attack is the one that hits with the mobile flourish, dealing an extra 8 damage.
Very nice.
That can push him 10 feet. So I'm gonna push him 10 feet that direction.
Okay, very good.
And use your action move if you're walking space up to occupied space within 5 feet of the target.
So that is 28 damage, correct?
You moved the wrong one.
Other one.
The one that's right in front of me.
10 plus 8 plus 8, so 26.
Very
and then
nice.
since he can,
And I think
can
that
move
guy was here.
Up to, but not including. So I can walk here. Bonus action on the other one. Nope, the other one doesn't move.
I know, I'm just moving it back to where it was.
Okay. Oh, was it there?
Yes, it was.
Okay. Then I'll do the same one that I attacked originally for an extra 11 damage with a 27 hit.
Cool.
And that'll be Qrevialur's turn. As
Very
he slashes
nice.
in the third.
Excellent. Zeke.
Alrighty. Zeke sees there's at least one entrance here and doesn't know who might be coming that way. I'm gonna cast a wall of fire along. I don't want to get Elbauthin because we forgot about the 10 feet thing. So what I'm gonna do
He has evasion.
He does have evasion.
Is
that's
it a
true.
dexterity saving throw?
Well, fire is, yeah.
Yes. Well, in that case, then I'm gonna. Well, it's gonna hit.
I mean, he does have evasions.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna do a wall of fire right here,
All right.
which is going to nail these two and these guys here, Pinger, here and here, because they're within 10 feet of it, making the back side of the wall the damage side, so they'll have to take the damage to cross through it.
Wow.
Yes.
So the wall of fire is 5 feet wide, correct?
5 feet wide, running along. Here, I'll just do this. Dash eight,
And
but
how
it's,
long?
100 feet or 60 feet.
So you want it to go the length of the room?
Yes. The length of the room, right there. It's going to damage these guys, and the guys below him are also within 10 feet, so they will also take damage.
Okay, is that on their turn?
That is... Here, I'll just...
Yeah, put in chat.
Do. What do I hit? There's a button I hit to just paste it in chat. Alright, just cut and paste.
You can just click the spell. Should work. Oh no, they'll do damage. Well,
Yeah, it's gonna... Well, I mean, I'm gonna cast the spell anyway, so I'll just cast it, and then...
Okay.
So it's a DC 17 dex save, and then this is... Did you just copy and paste the down? Lord.
There you go.
Okay, thank you. Wildfire.
Thank you, Kraw.
So each creature within its area must make a dexterity. So that's these two. One. So this guy and this guy.
Yes.
Got it.
And then on one side of the wall selected by you when you cast a spell deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side or inside the wall. A creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the
What's
first
the
time
DC?
on turn. 17 dex.
Okay, one fails, one success.
So 23 to one and 11 to the other.
Cool.
let's just move on them. Okay.
And the guys on the back will have to pass through it if they want to attack us and take damage when they pass through.
Very good. Whoop. All right. Sorry. There we go. All right. Just making sure it looks good. Chat. Okay.
I'm not seeing the thing that we were having. Somebody said something last time about being within 10 feet of the wall, but I'm not seeing that on what you just pasted.
That's the third paragraph.
One side of the wall, selected by you, deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn.
And, okay. There was a thing where they said where somebody thought it was started their turn, so we thought people were
I
getting
think
damaged.
I thought it was.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, then we're cool.
Has
Then-
to
I
end
knew about
its
the turn
turn.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right, cool.
So, okay. Which side of the wall deals 5d8? The north or the south side?
The south side of the wall. So the guys who are below it will have to pass through it and take the damage on their way out.
Got it. All right, let me just move this thing here.
And you can put the concentration marker, Robbie. It's there. All right.
It is there. Very good.
And I'm just gonna. It's there.
Perfect. Love it. Now it's Lraxi's turn.
Okay. Here comes the call upon. I look up, I grab my symbol, and I'm like, well, better late than never. I summon Guardian of Faith in the middle of the room, right there.
Okay.
Large spectral guardian appears. Have fun
to
reading
within must succeed in dexterity saving throw. Radiant damage on a failed save. That moves to a space within 10 feet of the guardian. Got it. All right, so point so I can make a 10-foot wide circle, I guess. Okay.
Here, I'll make a box for you.
That's fine.
There you go.
Great. So anything within 10 feet of that makes a dex saving throw.
Right.
Or I should say, anytime someone steps into the box.
Anytime someone goes within 10 feet of the box,
No.
who is hostile to him.
Oh, yes, that's right, because it's large. Yep.
Yes.
And then, I'm gonna move away.
Okay. Very good.
Huh.
I did an opportunity check, right?
Yes, on this one, that's correct. That's a 10. So that will hit.
Nope.
Hit nothing.
Out of here.
All right. You go. Bye, Lraxi.
I have a wall. My wall protects me. That's my.
Very nice. All right. So now it is the horror's turn. All right. So I'm just going to go around the circle. So these two will attack Qrevialur. Twice. 1, 2. What's his AC?
15.
Okay, so only one will hit, doing 9 slashing damage.
He's raging.
I know, so that's half. And then the other one will hit. 2. Oop, there's a crit.
Uh-oh.
So that's 14 slashing on the first.
Okay.
And what's his AC again? Sorry.
15.
So that hits with another 13 slashing damage.
He kind of bears it. It's not that much.
Sure.
17 damage. It's like nothing.
All right, so now let's just move down clockwise. We'll move clockwise, actually. So this horror here, he starts his turn within 10 feet of this thing, so he has to make a dexterity saving throw. What's the DC?
17.
He got a 15.
Takes 20 damage. 20 radiant. Instantly.
1 second. Okay, very good.
It's this one, right? The one right here?
Yep.
Okay.
He will move to Zeke and attack her twice.
Okay.
First is a miss, and the second one is a hit.
Over 15? Because I have mage armor up. So
It's a 21.
Okay, that hits.
12 slashing damage.
Okay.
Did you roll for the Wall of Stone, by the way?
Or for the wall of fire? No, I didn't.
Wall
But
of
if you
Stone
change your
first, and then the
Oh,
Wall
I
of
didn't do
Fire.
that. Okay, yes. So wait, sorry, that was how much damage?
12 slashing damage.
Well, Wall of Stone. What? She's not concentrating on Wall of Stone. What?
No, for her
Um,
wild magic.
Oh.
The wall of but I have to roll the 1d20.
Fine. And then the Wall of Fire.
20.
Perfect.
And I do need a concentration check on the wall of fire.
You already
You already
did
did it.
It's automatic.
Huh?
What do you
Oh,
change your
it-
HP
Look
down?
in chat. It's automatic.
Oh, look at that. But does it know that I have advantage
On concentration?
on concentration after taking damage because I'm a warcaster?
It doesn't matter in the end. It still saves, but yeah. It wouldn't. It doesn't know.
Let's put it to you this way. If you needed to do it again, you just roll it again.
Okay, cool, fair.
All right, so that's that one.
By the way, Sarah, you play squares in yourself.
Did. I'm taking them
what?
off. I'm taking them
You
off.
play squares in yourself.
I play squares at myself.
There. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh, when I had the raw. Click
Next
there.
one.
This this guy will walk over.
Dex save.
Yep. They're not very smart, but they will do it.
Mm.
That's a fail.
20 damage.
Very nice. This like angelic creature just like swings its fiery sword and these creatures are just being sliced and diced. That's what I did there. All right, and he will attack. Well, Elbauthin's still stealth, so he'll just go over and attack Talron.
DC 17.
Miss on the first and 24 on the second.
Oh,
12 slashing damage.
great.
All right, so that's those guys. This one starts his turn in the wall of fire.
Starting doesn't do anything.
It's
Starting
where it
is
ends.
ending.
Got it.
Yes.
All right.
The wall is opaque, by the way, so you can't see through it.
So he moves 5, 10, 20, 25, 30.
Oh no.
And
Not my meat shield.
How tall is the wall, by the way?
I believe it's 10 feet high, maybe 20.
20.
20. Yes, 20 feet high. And
Okay, that doesn't hit the ceiling.
okay.
Just letting you know.
Okay.
Cool.
Can they fly?
All right, the horror will try to take apart your zombies here.
Don't do that. They have an
One.
AC of 8, by the way.
2, I mean, they're zombies. What do you expect? Okay, he attacks and hits with both, doing 18 slashing damage.
Somehow
on
still
Jeffrey.
alive. Impeccable meat shield.
This one here levitates off the ground, flies over the wall of fire. 10 feet up. 10, 20.
He's got to go 20.
He goes
got to
20
go.
up. Then he goes 5. That's 25. 30. He's up in the air.
So he's still in the air.
Okay.
He's still in the air.
30 feet in the air. He's 20 feet in the air.
Same thing for this guy.
Ah! Oh, okay, never mind.
No, that's fine.
I was watching.
Look at you. This guy, who's the last one, moves in and attacks Qrevialur twice. Miss on the first one and 17.
Yep.
10 slashing damage.
All right.
And that's it. The horrors are done. Jeffrey is up.
Here it comes, the big swing.
15
15 to
will
hit.
miss.
The other one, Jeff. Here we go. That's a 20.
20 will
Sorry,
hit.
No, it's a 17 plus 3. So I don't know why I didn't realize.
Yeah, 17 plus 3 is a 20. That will hit.
5 bludgeoning damage from the slam.
5 regular bludgeoning damage.
Regular bludgeoning, nothing special about it.
Okay. Very good.
All right, that's it. That's all I can do.
Now it's Elbauthin's turn. Elbauthin sees this thing flying in the air. He rises to meet it. It's like they're dueling midair. Elbauthin will attempt to insightful fighting this thing first. Just because he wants to use his bonus action and get some sneak attack damage on it. So he rolls his insight.
Alright.
Pretty good, pretty good. And this thing rolls its deception and fails. So he has sneak attack damage, and he's going to use it to the best of his ability on this creature. Bam.
Oh!
Oh. I
Shit
can't even
happens.
help him.
Shit happens.
I can't even help him.
It's only because he left. He's
True.
like, "Yeah, shit. Not used to flying and fighting at the same time. I'm Batman.
Still no.
All right. It's Talron's turn.
Yeah, you know what?
Pew pew?
No, I mean last time I used going cold, it didn't do shit.
You could nail a bunch of those fuckers if you step right behind me.
Yeah, but like I said, Kona Cold doesn't do anything.
You had one bad roll. Oh wait, on these guys in particular?
Yeah, it doesn't.
What are you doing, Talron?
Do they rely on sight?
You don't know.
I don't know. Fuck. Ah,
Mirror image, okay?
yeah. And
All right.
that's-
Roll a d20. You just have to remind me if they start to attack you.
And you know it as a bonus action. Because, why not? I'm gonna fight the one directly south of me.
Miss.
Shit.
Plus
Miss.
Don't worry.
All right. Are you done?
Yeah.
Qrevialur's turn.
Well, I was gonna animate objects. I swear. You're
Okay.
lucky though. You're very lucky. Because I found something else.
Okay.
Qrevialur takes his lightning longsword, and he is going to slash it in the air and suddenly disappear as he slashes against 5 different enemies with a steel wind strike.
I love Steel and Strike.
This hits 5 times. I don't know why it's +2 because it isn't. This is the lightning tongue sword, so I'm gonna actually roll it for. Oh no! Let me make sure real quick. I want to see the modifiers here. Make sure this is correct.
Charisma modifier.
Make a melee spell attack. So that's +6 to hit. So that's actually a 25 to
Okay,
hit the
that
first
hits.
one, which will be this first one.
Mhm.
I guess I'll just keep rolling it. That's 37 damage to the top one.
Got it.
Jesus.
The next one's a 9. That's a 13 to hit, but still doesn't hit. I don't think.
Does not
It
hit.
Goes to the next. Then I crit. Oh my
Very nice,
God.
very nice.
Oh,
Jesus
this one right
H.
here.
Wow.
Dealing
That's
85 damage.
You just take that one apart, dude. That one's toast.
Oh,
I
no.
85
just imagine
damage.
his lightning tongue longs are just like
Ugh.
slashing his head off as he like disappears again, and then he slashes this one. Steel
Does he
Wing.
have the range?
Yeah, 30 feet. Unfortunately, that is not gonna hit because it's 8.
Okay,
And then
yeah, that
finally,
misses.
the last one is this one right here.
Okay.
16.
Wow.
Nope, not enough. But hey, you took one out with 80 something damage. You
Nice.
made your brother proud.
Doesn't really matter though. Oh wait, is there range? Is there range on the damage? I don't even know. I'll
And
look
then
it
you
up
can
in a second.
teleport, right?
Right, exactly. Any creature hit or missed. In fact, I am going to.
Okay, that's a better.
He suddenly appears there as he slashes the one next to you misses.
Beautiful.
As long as we're next to that guardian, we should be
It's
fine.
a very interesting spell that he has. I've never seen him use.
Huh.
Yeah. All right, and then that'll be his turn. I think.
Okay,
Yep.
Zeke.
All right, I am gonna bust out the big guns because we're here in the tomb. I'm gonna cast. I don't know why that's at 0. It should be at 1. I am gonna cast a sunbeam.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast it going. I'll use the ruler this way.
Okay.
So it'll hit both of these guys. DC 17 con save.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. So you're gonna point it to the right, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Sunbeam. Pew! I'll
No,
change.
not hitting
I
root.
know. I just am changing it. Relax. Pew. Pew.
There we go. There we go. Pew! And that will hit those two guys. The DC 17 con save. If
Okay.
they fail, they are also blinded.
Okay.
But that does give Root a nice
Oh.
little blast of sunlight.
Unfortunately, they
too.
both saved. 22 and a 19.
Okay, so 11. 11 damage.
11
Radiant
what
to
kind?
each of them.
Radiant?
Radiant to each of them.
Okay.
And let me see. Just because I am feeling feisty, I'm also going to do a quickened shocking grasp on the guy right in front of me.
Okay.
15 will miss.
That's correct.
And it's my turn because I can't move away. I don't want to take an opportunity. I don't want to let him have an opportunity attack.
I'm with you.
so
Lraxi.
I'm gonna
Now wait,
chill right
sorry.
here where I am.
Roll your d20 because it's Sunbeam.
Yes, sir.
Still good.
17.
All right. I imitate throwing my hand axe in the air and a spiritual
Oh,
weapon.
and
block.
sorry, that also meant dropping concentration on the wildfire.
But you still have concentration. Oh, so the wall
I have-
fire's gone. That
The
makes
wall
sense.
of fire is gone, but
Yep.
I have
You still have your sunbeam up.
concentration- Yeah, I have concentration on the sunbeam. The beam is gone. Like it shoots once, and now there's just a mote of light in my hand.
Got it. Are you intending to use it again, essentially?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I can use it again as an action on my
All
next
right.
turn.
No worries.
I imitate the throwing of my hand axe and a spiritual weapon comes out of it. Level 3 spellcast, and it flies through the helm's horror. 15 to hit.
Miss.
Amazing. Well, I have a wall, and my wall is pretty effective. Ding. DC 17 wisdom save.
Cool.
Once again, it's lower than the d8s.
Fail.
He takes 14 necrotic damage.
Okay.
That was
Necrotic damage, right?
Necrotic.
Okay, nothing happens.
Amazing. My turn.
Nothing happens. You see like this sort of black residue build up on its carapace, and then it just goes and sloughs off entirely. Okay.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh god. Oh no.
5.
Ah,
I
Dex
know.
save.
Yeah, deck safe. Yeah. I love how you like think I'm gonna forget it. The dude is like right in the middle of the room. 16.
I'm watching. I'm watching. That is not a save. He takes 20 damage.
20 damage. Okay.
And
Does-
that's Guardian Spirit.
There goes the Guardian Spirit. So 5.
What?
Yep, because he used all of his stuff. 5.
Did 60 damage.
10.
Oh no.
15. Attacks
should've kept track over there.
Talron. Twice, Talron. Boom, boom. 25 to hit.
I still got my mirror image.
Okay, so let's roll for the mirror image. Is it I who roll it or you? Let's check. The rules of mirror image, I believe it's like you roll a d20. Here we go, mirror image. If you have 3 how many duplicates did you do? 2 or 1? Or 3? 3. Yeah.
Yeah,
6
three.
or higher to change the target's attack to a duplicate with 2 duplicates. You must roll it. Okay, so roll a d20. Roll your d20 to see if it attacks you or one of the duplicates. Okay. You must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack's target to a duplicate. With 2 duplicates, you must roll an 8 or higher.
So it like I hit a duplicate.
So it hit a duplicate.
Yeah.
So the duplicate is... So now you only have 2 duplicates left.
Yep.
Cool. And then it attacks again.
Joy.
14 to hit.
Miss.
There you go. Okay, so ting. And now this horror comes over here. Attacks Zeke with advantage twice.
Damn it.
Oh boy.
20, non-natural.
Hits.
Okay, that's 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then the second one is a crit with advantage.
Shit.
That's 16 slashing damage.
So how much total?
We'll roll concentration for both. Both attacks. So roll
Oh.
concentration on the...
You want me to roll those before I subtract my damage? Okay.
Yeah, roll concentration on the first one.
Okay.
Well, you just can go
What?
11. If you go minus 11 on your thing,
Okay, yeah.
then it'll
All right, it'll do it
automatically
for
roll
me.
concentration.
All right, cool. Minus 1.
Success on that
Success.
one. And then another 16.
16.
Success. So your concentration goes perfectly fine. But you still take the damage.
Yep. That's fine.
All right. So that's those 2. We're moving around the circle. This guy will attack you, Zeke. Twice. Not at advantage, though.
Okay.
10
Nope.
and 21.
Yes.
So that's 9 slashing damage.
9 slashing damage. Okay.
Still
Alright.
good with the concentration.
Yep.
This guy here will attack... will attack Talron.
Of course.
Boom, boom. 17 to hit.
Need to roll for duplicate.
Yep, roll for your duplicate. You got 2 left.
It's just
One of your duplicates disappears, leaving only 1 left.
yep.
And then 12 to hit.
Misses.
But again, it depends if it's your duplicate or not, right? So the duplicate of your... So roll and see if it hits you or the duplicate.
No, they see like you didn't hit me.
So if it hits you, then you have to roll the duplicate?
Yeah.
No.
That's not the way it works.
You roll for the duplicate first. You actually
Because
roll
the,
for
the duplicate has an
attack.
AC. I think it's like 12.
10 plus dex.
What's your dex?
I have no dex.
Then it's just 10. So let's see if it hits you or your duplicate. I mean, if it's higher than, so then the last duplicate's gone.
No, that doesn't hit his duplicate. It
Then
hits him.
9 or above, it hits your duplicate. 8 or above, actually. Sorry.
No, he has one left.
Oh,
It's
one
11.
left. Sorry. So it's 6 or higher. No, wait. Sorry. Well, one duplicate 11 or higher.
Other way around, yeah.
Got it.
11 or
Okay. So
higher.
so you still have one duplicate left, and it missed you.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So that's that one. This one, last but not least.
I don't think you've done the one next to Jeffrey either, by the way, so you know.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And this guy too.
Yep. Both
So I
the
got
flying
3
ones.
left. All right. So let's just go to the one to the right. So let's go, Jeffrey.
Go in there, Pearl. Hit him.
Bless you. All right. That's on Jeffrey. That's a hit. 5 slashing damage. Is Jeffrey dead yet?
He would be, but he has undead
Yes.
fortitude.
So
Let me
let's
roll
roll
a
it.
con
Roll his
save.
con save.
DC 6. Oh no, how much damage will it do? 5?
5 slashing.
DC 10. He's up 1 HP.
Wow!
Slash the zombie goes. And then the Helm Horror takes him out, or at least tries to with a second attack.
How much damage?
15.
It hits. 15 damage?
No, 7. It hits him with 15
Okay.
and does 7 slashing.
So it's 12. DC 12. Oh.
Sorry, Jeffrey.
Aw.
We hardly knew you.
Oh, bye, Jeffrey.
I'm not gonna knock. Yeah, just put an X over him. Great. Okay, so that's the Helm Tower over there. This guy will attack Elbauthin in the air.
Oh, that's right. They're the flying pair.
2. Neither of which will hit. 11 and a 9. And this one will move over to Elbauthin and attempt to strike him in the air. 2.
Is that a disadvantage because Elbauthin's 20 feet over his head? Or
They're
did he fly up?
they're both at the same height.
Oh, they're both flying. They didn't come down.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
That's right. They're still flying. The first of his 2 attacks will miss, but the second of his 2 attacks is a crit and does 20 slashing damage on Elbauthin. The first time that he's been hit for a long time, but he will uncanny dodge that, and so he'll only take 10. And that is their turn. Jeffrey's brother Jeff, it is your turn.
They could be a sister, alright? It's gender neutral.
Sure, it's their turn.
15 to hit.
Miss.
That's their turn.
Elbauthin will retort. Should he disengage? He's got 2 of these fuckers on him. Yeah. He's going to... He insightful fighting the horror already, so he already has the ability to sneak attack damage on him. So he's just going to attack the one at the bottom. That is more like it. It's 33 damage. And then for his bonus action, he will disengage and fly away. And that's where he stays, next to Root. Talron, you're up.
Okay, so... So I have an ability, you know, like one of those smites?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to activate it prior to hitting?
Which smite is it?
Staggering?
So smite is usually an add-on to the attack.
Yeah, because I can swing twice.
Mm-hmm.
It's completely different every other smite, man. Staggering's before the attack.
Oh, that. Okay then.
Yeah, 'cause
Staggering
like,
says it says the next time you hit with an attack.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like...
So then you activate staggering smite and then attack.
Shit. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna activate. Yeah.
Is that your last spell slot?
No, it's my second.
Spell short rest, man.
Ah, yeah, short rest.
Warlock. Yeah, I guess.
Any
Well-
day now.
I'm sorry.
There we go.
Amazing.
So you gotta hit it.
46. So yeah, I'm gonna swing at the dude south of me first.
Directly south or to the south, right? Southeast. Directly south. Swing away.
Come on.
Miss.
Fuck!